And we're live. Welcome to Autumn Revel. Gary Con virtual with James M. Ward running CrimsonHawk. My name is Walt Roblard, and I'm going to be pressing a lot of buttons and trying not to unmute myself at awkward times. With me is Nick Prometheus Cole. How are you, sir?
I'm doing great. We are so excited to have everybody on this really big first day of Autumn Revel with gaming legend, gaming legendary designer, gaming DM legend designer, James M. Ward. We know everybody's excited about that, and we welcome you now to the world of Crimson Hawk.
Hey heroes, Galaxy's Edge presents James M. Ward's Crimson Hawk Adventures.
That is just an amazing video. I mean, you can't get better than that.
It was really cool. We produced that this week with a very well-regarded composer from the video gaming industry, Jeff Kurtnacker, who produced all the music for WildStar, and he actually just did a documentary film this summer where he won a lot of film awards called the girl who saw I forget, it's a World War II documentary. It's pretty cool. He's gonna kill me. He might be on the After Dark podcast late tonight.
Oh, wow.
But today we are joined by the crew and special guest Mikey Mason. Walt, why don't you take us through the lineup?
Right on. So we have, starting with our Crimson Dungeon Master, James, and the M stands for Murder Mayhem Ward.
Yes, hello there, everybody.
Our special guest today, playing Kanan, is Mikey Mason.
Hi. Thanks for having me. This is, I mean, like, I'm just saying, 10-year-old me holding the hardback first edition of Deities and Demigods could look at me now. He wouldn't see a 47-year-old fat, bald man. He would see a dream come true. That's all I'm
Cool.
saying.
Very good.
Are you going to be a murder hobo today?
When am I not?
We are all murder hobos now.
Yes. Next to him, playing the indomitable monk Levi, is Michael Rothman. How are you, sir?
I'm good. How are you?
I just got to say, I trembled in I tremble in awe of your background. So because I have little dog syndrome, my wife got me a green screen. So next to him, we have playing Wordna Phoenix, the uncompromising mage. We have Andrew. How are you, sir?
Good afternoon. Welcome to Autumn Revel.
Awesome. And down below we have Lance Scorpio, newly returned, glistening, naked, and afraid, or possibly naked and indomitable himself. How are you, sir?
I'm doing outstanding, and you can stop calling me Woola there, dear listener.
It only hurts till the pain goes away. James, take us away.
All right, very good. Okay, so we're all in Crimson Hawk City, and we're all in the Red Dragon Inn, and it's the middle of the night, and suddenly you hear Mikey hit it. In the middle of the night, you hear drum beats in the distance, even through the walls of your inn. Looking out your windows, you see the bright red moon. Your family has had myths about the moon detailing horrible curses. You have to wonder what those drums mean. A little unnerved, you gather your weapons and go back to sleep. Before the dawn sun, your door is broken open. Cut the drums. You had placed a chair in front of your door just as a little precaution, and a deadly 7-foot-tall skeleton with a ranseur trips over the chair and falls on the floor. Andrew, could I please have a picture of the ranseur?
Sure.
deadly, nasty pole arm.
Yes, it's
Very
a pole arm.
unnatural.
It's a little over 8 feet tall, and it has several features that none of you are going to like very soon. So now, okay, you can take away the picture, Andrew. Thank you. This
I
is
feel like
all
Lucasfilm is going to sue us over that one.
over Rand Sewer?
I think so.
I don't think so. I don't
Okay.
think so. So
All right.
anyway,
Mentor.
this is all happening simultaneously, so don't get excited. Let's start. Oh, we got to use the order here. Let's start with Lance. Lance, you wake up and you see an 8-foot tall skeleton on the floor there. What are you going to do?
Stab it to make sure it's good and dead.
Oh, Lance. No, you don't. Are you stabbing it with what?
I've got my Kopesh.
Okay, very good. A fine weapon, the Kopesh. And you stab at the skeleton, and let's roll to see if you hit. It's armor class 3.
18, I think that's a hit.
Oh, my goodness. How much damage?
Is it small or medium, or is it a large?
It'd be large. It'd be large.
All right. 16.
Oh,
Cavalier rolls a 16.
very good. Prometheus, your turn, buddy.
I'm going to stab it with my fever, and
Brilliant sword.
And I do +4 versus undead, so I'm going to roll a total of a 19. It's a large creature, you say?
Yes, sir.
So we're going to do 8 damage plus 1 strength, so that'll be 9 plus 4. That'll be 13 plus fire. That'll be another 10. So that'll be 23. That's the first hit. I can do 2 more hits on it.
Okay, so here's the deal. You will kill it, but when you hit it with the fire part of the sword,
Yes.
a strange black symbol appeared on its chest, and it's a triangle with like arrows going in all directions out of the triangle.
Son of a bitch.
So the flames did nothing to the skeleton, but you destroyed it. Well done. Which takes us to Wordna.
I will hold my action watching my meatbags work.
Okay. You can't watch them work because you're all in different rooms in the inn.
Is there a skeleton in each room?
There's a skeleton in every single room.
Ah, didn't understand that part. Hammer time. I will cast Hold Undead on mine.
A black image appears on the chest of the skeleton. It's a triangle image with a bunch of arrows extending out from the image, and that does no good for you whatsoever. And the skeleton hits you with a natural 20.
Ooh.
A natural 20, Jim.
Which, of course, means nothing.
That's how you play D&D, Jim.
Hey,
Yeah,
Jim, why does it mean nothing when there clearly was an article in Dragon 42, I think it was.
Yeah, great.
Critical
Dragon
hits and
magazine. Yeah,
fantastic
great.
magazines.
Lucky for me, I started this game before Dragon magazine, so I can ignore every single article in that marvelous production.
But let me real quick to inform the Revel viewers. What is the basis for this game?
Okay. You, as a matter of fact, when we were playing Gam World and Metamorphosis Alpha, said, you know, Jim, I really like to play a game like Gary Gygax ran games back in the day. And of course, I was 30 years playing with Gary Gygax. So I took up the challenge, and I have actually made CrimsonHawk City and CrimsonHawk Dungeon just like Gary would have made them. And so you are adventuring in Gary's kind of game. And while Gary did take up critical hits way later, in the beginning when I played, he never used critical hits. So that's why you can't use them.
That is an excellent explanation. And so for the viewers, you're going to see an actual old school Gygaxian dungeon today.
You sure are, which takes us to 3 points on Wordna from the Rand Sewer of the skeleton.
Jim, point of order. The precast spells on the sheet I sent you includes Stone Skin.
Yes.
The fourth circle spell, which indicates that the first 6 attacks will have no effect. Physical attacks.
You mean the first 6 points, the first 6 total attacks?
First 6 attacks. It's 2d4 per spell caster level.
Okay, so another black symbol appears on the skeleton's chest. It's a triangular symbol with arrows extending out, and you take the damage, 3 points.
Roger that. Ancient religion or history, tell me anything about the symbol?
It's an interdimensional thing of some type.
Does it look like the arms of chaos?
Yes, it does, of course.
Thanks
You
for
know,
that.
you just know too much stuff, Andrew. You know that?
I'm sorry.
So anyway, you are all hearing the drums still. The drums are pounding, but we don't need the sound effect right now. Okay, so Andrew, we got to finish your fight. Either you're going to die or you're going to kill this thing. So it's your turn.
I love that answer. So it doesn't seem to be affected by magic, does it now? Let's see.
That's an assumption on your part.
It is indeed. She-Stain Fenster.
What's that one do?
It's going to be 2 to 16 plus 8 for a total of 15, 21.
This is fire?
No, shards of glass.
Oh, shards of glass is great.
Wondrous window pane.
You did indeed destroy that skeleton. Well done. Which takes us to Cannon. Is it Cannon? Canaan? What is it?
Kanan.
Canaan, very good. Canaan, your turn, buddy.
I got 3 attacks every 2 rounds, so I'm gonna whack at it a couple of times with this bastard sword I'm carrying.
Okay, wonderful.
But to be fair, if he would have looked like the 70s distinctive cannon, that'd have been pretty badass.
Yeah, really.
I got a natural 22, which means nothing.
Natural 22, James.
Natural. Be very
natural 20
excited
as
when that
yes.
happens.
I have a 22-sided die.
You know you win something eventually.
Yeah,
yeah,
really.
sure.
Okay, how much damage?
On that one is 12 plus 3, so 15.
Okay,
with the first
thank
hit.
you. Yep.
And the second is a miss. That's a 5 total.
Okay, very good. So now it's its turn. And your weapon goes flying through the air as the Ransuer grabs it with its pick part and throws it out of your hand. So
Beautiful.
Now, what would you like to do? It's your turn.
Well, I'm going to spend my attack retrieving my sword.
Oh, it's way behind the skeleton. I don't know if you can get it.
Oh, well, then I'm going to draw a dagger and attack it with a dagger that I have.
Punch away.
Oh, you should have totally messed with him and started grappling.
No, I don't want to grapple. That's the wrong
tall skeleton.
I would like to grapple with psionics, please.
That is that's a 9. That's probably not going to hit.
That's a miss. Okay, it's turn. Wouldn't be good if I killed the guest in the first battle of the game. Nick would yell at me.
Dice hate me normally, and I got my 1 good roll. So
that's 8 points on your body there, my friend.
Oh no! All right.
You have lovely parting gifts, though. That's really important.
Yeah.
I got a shirt that says I gamed with James Ward, and all I got is this lousy shirt.
Yeah, really.
Dead character.
There's Andrew being funnier than the referee.
We just bring guests on and kill them because we think it's funny.
Sure.
That's why no one's ever come back. All right, go ahead, Kanan. It's your turn, buddy.
I'm back to 2 attacks, so I'm attacking it with a dagger twice.
All right, very good.
With a miss. And that's modified 20, so that one's a hit.
Ooh, well done.
With a dagger that does 7 points.
Okay, you're thinking it's only doing half damage.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is.
Okay, and now your dagger goes flying as the Ransuer is used on your dagger. What do you wish to do?
I'm going to draw my second dagger because I have 2.
Okay.
And attack it again.
All right, very good.
Missing. Well, no, it's missing.
3 attacks this time, isn't it? You did 2, so don't you do 2, 3, 1?
I thought it was 3, 2.
Okay, well then you're on 3.
Oh, well then, okay.
That's how you beat Jim.
No, that's a natural 1, which means nothing.
The natural 1.
And then that's another miss. I'm not good against this.
In the old days, I would have broken your weapon. Okay, so now let's see, Andrew. Let's see, Lance has defeated its guys. Prometheus has defeated its guy. Wordna has defeated. Any of you want to go to Kanan's room for his cries of help and anguish?
Please.
I doff.
Okay.
Yeah, if
go
we
ahead.
hear him,
I will.
absolutely.
Okay, good. You 3 are in the room then. Prometheus, you start on the back of the skeleton.
All right. Let's roll a natural 18, which takes me well over 20.
Okay, Prometheus, you made one mistake, of course.
Yes.
Jim, I want to backstab this creature.
Yeah, that's what I want to do, Jim.
Okay, but you didn't tell me that.
No, I do, Jim. I just learned how to play D&D.
Yeah.
Because
Okay,
that's how you D&D, Nick.
you got an 18. That's triple damage.
Okay, so we are going to do 6 plus 4. Excuse me. Hold on. Plus 4, 6. Plus 1, 7. We're not doing any fire damage, so we're going to do a total of 21 damage.
Okay, very good. Now, normally I would have said you didn't tell me you picked up your sword, but I'm feeling generous today. So,
Thank you. I appreciate that, Jim.
which takes us to Drawn fighting. Oh, the skeleton died, of course.
Good.
Takes us to Drawn.
I'm picking up my sword and dagger that flew away.
What a good idea. I'm very proud of you, Mike.
Just saying.
Okay, Drawn, your turn, buddy. What do you got?
Do I have a skeleton I need to fight?
Oh, everybody has a skeleton they need to fight.
Now, are me and Arlen in the same room, or is he in his own room?
Arlen isn't in a room.
He's not in a room?
He's not here, is he?
He's right here, right next to me.
Why don't I see Arlen on the board?
Because change to the grid view.
That's smarter than I am. And
upper right hand corner, Jim. You're only seeing the first 5 people. So click to the grid view, and you'll see us all.
I see. Grid view. I see something that's.
And of course,
green.
Arlen is being played by the inscrutable Mark Kern.
The incomparable.
Incomparable is a lot better.
Incomparable.
There's
Legendary game.
There's Arlen. Very good. Okay, so Arlen is not in your room, Draw.
All right, so I guess I'll have to tough this one out alone.
Okay.
I try to turn it.
Okay, good. And this weird symbol appears on the chest of the skeleton. It's a triangle, and it's got arrows going out in all directions, and it doesn't seem to turn.
Is it that same symbol from the Bard band the other day? You know, the ones with the girls with the spiky hair?
No, it's not. Okay, so I do 7 points of damage to you, my good friend.
I choose to disbelieve the damage.
Yeah, okay. Do you have a mirror and you're going to look backwards?
I have. Yeah, I got
You
nothing.
don't. Never mind. Yeah, you take 7 points of damage.
I
Okay,
tried.
so your turn now, buddy.
Me or Arlen?
Which buddy?
No. I'm sorry. It's Walt's turn.
Gotcha.
Well, this is all simultaneous.
Gotcha.
So we do each battle until it's done, or until 3 rounds. When the character is looking so sad that other people have to come and save his life.
Let me help Walt to understand it. It's like the final scene of The Godfather.
Oh my goodness! Yeah.
Where everybody gets one.
Me dispiace, signore. All right, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna whack it with sacrifice my hammer.
Okay.
I got a 19.
Oh, very nice.
Can I roll damage?
Yes, please do.
I love rolling damage. Let's see. I got that's 16 points.
Oh, that's a lot of damage. It didn't like it.
Things aren't going well for you, Jim.
I know they aren't. Okay, so the skeleton uses its ranseur, and your hammer goes flying in the air behind it.
That I'm not scared of.
Now, what do you want to do?
I'm gonna. Is there a chair in the room?
Yes.
I'm gonna hit it with a chair.
Okay, great. You do 1 point of damage. Good job.
And now, does the chair become a club because it breaks in my hand?
No, it doesn't.
Oh crap!
And I missed you with my ranseur. It must be your turn.
Okay, I love when it's my turn. Spells and stuff. I love. Ooh. So I'm going to. I am going to cast Spiritual Hammer.
Ooh, good one.
And strike at it with the hammer for 16. That's the attack roll.
Okay.
Did I get
that
it?
hits. That hits. Yes.
I love hitting. Let's see. For another 5.
Okay, you kill yours. Well done, sir. That takes us to Arlen. Arlen, what do you want to do with your skeleton?
Well, I'm not metagaming, so I'll attempt to turn it as well.
Okay, and of course, this weird symbol appears on the skeleton's chest. It's a triangle with a bunch of arrows coming out of it. Now, it's its turn. Silly me. All right, very good. I do 1 point of damage to you, Arlen.
Yes, Leroy has blessed me. I mean, Cuthbert.
Okay, your turn, Arlen. What do you want to do?
Oh, I'm gonna like take out my mace, my club,
Okay.
of course.
Excellent, of course, yeah.
And I'm gonna give him the old Cuthbert try hard swing here.
Okay, armor class 4.
I rolled a 1. I believe that's a critical success.
That's a miss. Yeah, critical success.
Yes, we don't do critical fumbles or critical hits in this game because this is a Gygaxian early dungeon.
Exactly right. And the Rancour grabs your weapon and tosses it in the air high behind the skeleton. Now, what would you like to do, Arlen?
I'm going to cast Protection from Evil.
Ooh, that's a great spell. Okay, so you cast Protection from Evil, and you cast a field of protection around you, and then the skeleton hits you with his Rancour, seeming to ignore that protection from evil. And I do.
That's not how you D&D, James.
Yeah, 7 points of damage to you, Arlen.
Oh, jeez.
And now it's your turn again.
It's my turn again. All
Yes.
right, then I will. I'll
will
attempt to disbelieve the skeleton.
Dude, is that what you want to do, Arlen? I'd really enjoy that.
If James would enjoy something, don't do
I
it.
know, but I said it.
Okay, very good. Yes.
No takebacks.
So anyway, the Rancour comes out. Oh, look at that. That's going to hurt. That's 9 points of damage to you, Arlen.
It's very believable.
What am I down to now? I have 31 minus 7
You got
minus
17 points of damage on your body.
Walt, how's the chat today? How's Twitch?
So far, pretty lively. Knight of Barsoom came in and just started, like shaking everybody's hand. I think he's running for mayor. We have Leo Vicarius in the chat. We have where did he go? There he is. We have Mr. Maximo in the chat saying he's just here for grooms. That would be Arlen. So luckily Arlen brings his own fan club.
Oh, nice going.
Session Zero Clothing is in the chat. We have,
what does that mean?
What? Let's see a profile pic.
Yeah, really.
Right?
I bet that person isn't a subscriber.
Maybe it's Nicole. Jim, is there a mayor of Crimson Hawk?
Of course there is.
Oh, well, maybe our guy could run for mayor of Crimson Hawk.
Is it Knight of Barsoom? I think it should be.
Anything can happen.
All right, we'll have to start a campaign.
So and they missed earlier. They thought the pregnant wolf in the where Dependa was hilarious.
Where Dependa?
Yeah. Yes. Arlen, it's your turn, buddy.
It's still my turn.
Yeah,
okay.
We do this whole fight, but you got to kill this thing.
How? Well, I don't have a weapon. And
oh, what a shame. Maybe you didn't plan far enough ahead. What do you think, Arlen?
We just woke up.
Yeah, really.
We just woke up.
Yeah, really.
I'm still rubbing the sleep from my eyes. Okay.
Your turn being a designer of World of Warcraft would like to go to another zone.
Yeah, really. Not the truth. Okay, Arlen, what you doing?
Well, I guess I'll take out my sling and ready it. Can I make an attack with it?
You can't use a sling when the thing's 5 feet away from you.
Then I run.
Okay, you can't do that either. And why can't you run? Because the 7-foot-tall skeleton is right in front of the door. You can't get past the skeleton. So you're dealing with him poking you with his Rancour time after time after time. And this time he does 11 points of damage to you. Oh, that
James, could I save him, James?
Not yet. Next turn.
I'll scream like a helpless wife.
All right.
The chat is saying that you should kick it in the junk.
It's an idea.
Right in the bone. Wait.
Can that be part of my somatic component for Cure Light Wounds on myself?
I don't think so. Would you like to cast Cure Light Wounds on yourself?
Yes, I would.
Okay, that's a D8 plus 1.
Okay, here we go. $7 points.
Oh, very good. Thank you very much. That gets rid of that. And now it's its turn. And Nick, you're coming in next turn, buddy. I missed.
All right.
So Big
Nick's
Nick
going to hand Sunset to Prometheus so that he has the undead dagger.
Roll a 6-sided die. You got to do a 4, 5, or 6 to do that.
I have an 18 dexterity.
Yeah, that's wonderful.
6.
All right, you give him. He gives you this really strange dagger that you know is extremely effective against undead, but you also know that your backstab with fever is very effective against undead. What would you like to do?
I will backstab with fever.
Okay, hit away.
That's going to be a natural 16 plus the 4 for undead, blah, blah, blah. So I do hit. So we're going to do backstab damage of 34 points of damage.
Ooh, that kills it dead. Okay. All we got left is Levi's skeleton.
All right.
They're all in his closet.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. What do you want to do, Levi?
I'm gonna open hand attack, and I'm gonna use my amulet of fire. Attempt to burn it as well during my attacks.
Okay, very good. So you hit it in the chest, and it makes a weird little black symbol, triangle symbol, and there are a bunch of arrows radiating out from the symbol, and the fire doesn't seem to do any damage at all.
I'm shocked.
And strikes, misses you with a 3 to you, so it's your turn again, Levi.
Okay, but did I? So I hit with one of my.
Yes,
attacks.
yes, I did damage for you.
Oh, okay, but the base plus the.
I'm an incredibly talented referee.
Okay, all right. So I'm gonna do it round 2 again.
Okay, very good.
2 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, everybody was kung fu fighting.
And I hit twice.
Armor class 4, you hit twice.
Yeah, what's armor class 4 is a 14. Yeah, I got a 15 and a 17.
Wow, really different from last week, buddy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, yeah. And damage was 7 and 10.
Okay, very good. You destroy it. So now we've killed all of our skeletons. We all go out in the hallway in various states of undress. And we hear screaming and yelling and groans down in the main hall of the inn. So how are we equipping ourselves? What are we grabbing? And I'm assuming we're all going to go downstairs.
I tell the Cavalier's comeliest follower to go back to her room.
and the wolf ignores you.
No, comeliest.
I'll ask for my dagger back.
I flip it back to the wizard.
There we go.
While they're all doing that, I yell out, "This room service sucks!" And I run downstairs to find out what's going on. I'm bringing my hammer and my shield with me.
All right, so I guess I'm going to go around in a row. Lance, you going downstairs?
Do I have time to put my armor on since I do have my herald that could help me?
No, sir.
Well, action calls now, so I run downstairs.
Okay, Prometheus, you going downstairs?
I sure am.
Okay. Burda?
I sleep in my stuff. I'm good. I'm going down.
Kanan?
Yes.
Drawn?
Oh, I already said I'm going down.
Oh, that's true. You did. Levi?
Yep.
Arlen?
Who killed my skeleton?
Oh, I'm sorry, Arlen. Didn't I kill your skeleton?
No, I did. I killed this skeleton.
That's right. Yeah. Prometheus killed the skeleton.
I killed 3.
My hero.
I know. You be the man. So I should break that down, too. That's
I'm heading downstairs then.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 6 skeletons.
I think somebody needs to stay at the top of the steps and use their ranged weapons so we can.
That didn't happen. What a shame.
Or start throwing ranceurs.
Now I must point out that your armor classes suck right now. So
yeah, but
away
they don't
we
know
go.
that.
Do I get bonus points for being naked and scaring everybody away as a naked hairy beast?
And I look good. We have no changes at all.
I'm always AC1.
Yeah, that's true because you're a monk, aren't you?
Right.
Blasted fellow. Anyway, there are about 20 skeletons down in the hall. They've just finished killing the innkeeper and the winches and the 3 knights that were drinking there. And now they all have ranseurs, and they're all looking at you guys.
You know, this is going to make buying the inn really easy.
I claim this inn in the name of Anubis.
There we go.
Either that or they're going to raise the rates quite a bit.
And we can still hear the drum beat, by the way, which takes us to Drawn. You went down first, so there you are.
Do I still have my spiritual hammer active?
Yes.
I'm gonna whack one with it.
Okay, go ahead. Armor class 4.
16
Oh, that's a nice hit. How much damage?
and 3.
Okay, that doesn't do too much. So I'm gonna put Prometheus next to you. Your
All right.
turn.
I will make 3 attacks against 2 skeletons.
Okay, so you have to come downstairs to do that. You're all the way downstairs. Drawn was able to do it from the steps,
Right.
but you're amongst the 20 skeletons.
Starting to look like a party.
That's how it be.
That's very unusual for you, Prometheus.
Well, it seems like desperate times.
Okay, so you get 3 hits. Do it. What do you want to do?
First hit hits.
Yeah, I'm
well
sorry.
in
You have to call your shots. Okay, so let's say you want to fight we could fight skeletons A, B, and C. You're fighting skeleton A right now.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I'm going to throw 1 hit on him, and that hit. That will do a total. And he's a large creature, you say?
Yes, he is.
Okay, so we're going to do a grand total of 7 points of damage to him.
Just 7?
Yep.
So, okay.
And I'll hit him again.
The same one. All right, fine.
Same one, and that time we're going to do 16 points of damage.
Ooh, that's very nice. You destroy him.
And then I'll move on to the next one.
Okay, B.
I missed with that. That's it.
All right, very good. Now they strike back, of course. 1 of 5. Okay, your sword, Fever, goes flying in the air behind all of the skeletons.
Good heavens.
Which takes us to Lance.
All right. I am going to go down the stairs all the way so I can engage flat-footed and approach the one nearest the stairs so I might clear a path.
Okay, very good.
All right. And I got a hit, so a 23. And this is a large creature, and so let me roll damage of 14.
Oh, very nice. You destroy that skeleton.
Does my enthusiasm carry the swing into the next 3?
You know, it would be nice. It would really be nice if it did. 2 skeletons attack you with their ranseur, and your weapon goes flying in the air.
By Anubis.
Which takes us to Wordna.
You're muted, Wordna.
You're muted, Wordna.
Damn it, that was kind of cool. Can't touch this. Now there's 5 of me.
Oh, that's really disgusting. 5 on the stairs. Okay. Cannon.
Is there anything at the top of the stairs I can throw down the stairs, like a chair up here?
No, sir. Great question. Drawn. No, that's it. You looked around.
You got it.
Yeah. Drawn.
Yep, I'm going to use my spiritual hammer again.
Okay.
A 14, which is still...
That's a hit.
Yep.
How much damage?
That's 6 points.
Ooh, okay, that does that then. It takes us to Levi.
All right, I take 2 swings, and one's a 12, one's a 19.
Okay, those are 2 hits. How much damage?
Are
you hitting the same one twice, by the way?
Yes.
Okay.
And 6 and a 5.
Oh, that's 11 points. Okay, that destroys that skeleton.
All
Very
right.
good. And Arlen.
I forgot my mace. I'm running back, and I'm grabbing my mace and coming back.
Okay, I know just how that feels, my friend. Okay. So now we're doing initiative. Prometheus, you're rolling initiative this turn.
Okay, we will roll a d20, and we will get a 32. No, we'll get a 13.
I got a 12. Doggone it. You guys all go first. Starts with Lance.
All right. I'm going to roll. What's the AC? Because I got a 14.
It's a 4.
Let me pull that up.
That should be on the tip of your tongue, Lance. What's the deal here? That's how we play D&D, buddy.
I know. Oh, burn. I don't know. I might not be sitting down for a while. All right, you got a 4. Yes, I hit it.
Okay, how much?
All right. I had to draw my second sword, my sword, the Trickster, which is 1 D10. You made me dig out other dice, Jim. Do you feel sorry at all?
No.
All right. Only 10. Ouch.
Oh, that's okay. That kills one. The bold Prometheus without his sword.
Well, let me just ask this question about the inn. Is it a typical barrel room?
When you say barrel room,
Well, usually the barrels would be hoisted into the ceiling and kept up there.
no, the big barrels are behind the bar. There's a great big long bar that's across the entire room. There's a bunch of benches which the skeletons are having trouble maneuvering around to get at you guys all by the stairs.
Okay.
And your sword is behind them by the front door.
Well, because it's a dancing sword, can I recall it into my hand?
You know, you've never tried that. Let's give it a try.
Give it a shot.
Roll a 6-sided die. Guess what you need to roll.
I need to roll 2 through 6.
A 6, my good friend.
I roll a 6.
Oh, you are so disgusting. All right. The sword appears in your hand.
I would like to take 2 attacks on 2 skeletons.
Okay, chop away.
I'm going to roll a 16. I'm going to hit with pluses.
Yeah, that's a hit.
And then I'm going to get a 14, add pluses. I think those are both hits.
Those are both hits.
So we're going to do 7 plus 4 plus 1 is going to be 12 points of damage to the first one.
Oh, my.
And then we're going to do the same amount of damage to the second one.
Wow. So you killed 2 more skeletons.
Damn right.
And they hook your sword and flip it behind them again. Which takes us to Wordna. And the 5 Wordna.
5 Wordna. Feel the burn. And target 2 in the back away from the party for burning hands.
Okay, very good. Burning hands.
15 by
Now,
10 arc.
Before you roll anything, my good friend.
Yes, sir.
The ones you burn,
Yep.
triangles appear on their chests. And arrows are coming out of the triangle in all directions. And the fire doesn't seem to do anything at all.
How disappointing.
Which takes us to Kanan.
I'm going to rush downstairs and take 3 swings at 3 different ones.
All right, swing away.
You
guys are doing great against these skeletons.
That is a 14 with after bonuses.
Yes.
So that's a hit for the first one. The second one is a 13 with bonus.
I should tell you, Kanan, that it was a Gygaxian rule that if you didn't say which creature you were aiming at, that Gary would have you hit the most healthy one in the group.
Oh.
Okay, so I just keep that in mind as you do your battle on these 20 skeletons.
The closest ones to the stairs, those are the ones I'm not rushing out in the middle.
So
of them.
you didn't kill the first one. Do you want to hit him again?
Yeah, absolutely. And
okay.
That's a hit. It's a 19.
Oh yeah.
Where's the die? That's 17 damage.
Okay, very good. That kills it.
And then the third attack on a third one.
Yes.
Is a miss, a bear miss.
All right, hooray! Bear miss. I don't think there's any such thing as a bear miss. But anyway, that takes us to Dron, the mighty, powerful Dron.
All right. Can I have the hammer, the spiritual hammer, active as I'm still swinging, or does that constitute 2 attacks? So I have to concentrate.
You have to actually concentrate on your hammer.
All right. So while it's still active, I'll hit the same one I've been smacking.
Okay, very good.
And I got a natural 2, Jim.
Natural 2.
So we know what that means.
Yeah.
Levi, my good friend.
All right, so I take my 2 swings at the nearest one.
Okay.
One is a clear miss. The other one is a hit.
How much?
And I hit for 5.
We have 7 left. That was a good one. And Arlen.
Well, Twitch is demanding a nut kick, but I don't think that'll be effective. So I'll run downstairs with my my club and do a understrike at the closest wounded-looking skeleton.
When you say understrike, what does that mean?
That means that I'm whirling the club, and then on the upswing, I'm connecting between the legs.
He's taking a nut shot.
I see, a nut shot. Well, of course, there's no hit location in AD&D, so you strike at it. Do you hit, Arlen, my friend?
Does it feel weird that we got James Ward to say nut shot on air?
I know. I rolled a 15. My THAC0 is 18. I don't know their armor class.
Yeah, you got it, buddy.
Oh, yeah.
Do damage. Do damage.
All right, that's 3 damage total.
Okay, that breaks it apart.
Exciting.
We only have 6 left.
Yes.
But Arlen's weapon goes flying in the air.
Dang it.
And James, what is the dice you're using to determine that Arlen's weapon goes flying? Are you just picking that up?
No. You heard me roll. I rolled 20-sided dice to see if the Ransor hits.
Okay.
And instead of doing damage to you, the skeletons are purposely flipping your weapons out of your hands.
Okay, so I was just wondering what that mechanic was.
Yeah,
Maybe
sure.
they just want to talk.
No, it's a battle tactic of the Ransor.
So James, did Arlen kill the one that I had wounded, or was it another one?
It was another one.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, wanted to shout out to the chat real quick. Thanks for the follow, Fafist.
Hoorah!
Oh, we got a new subscriber?
No, he didn't subscribe. He followed.
But people can subscribe, and then they get a big surprise from the cast.
Yeah, we all start yelling.
And Knight of Barsoom wants me to pick up somebody and throw them at the skeletons.
I volunteer for that. If anybody loves comics, they know what a fastball special is, and I'm dying to try it.
Yes, okay. So now I got 6 left. And I'm missing horribly.
But that's just in celebration of Breiertag following us as well.
Okay, so my good friend Levi takes 7 points of damage.
That wasn't very kind.
I know. Initiative with our guest star rolling a 20-sided die for initiative.
You got it. I rolled an 11.
I rolled a 19, so I laugh at you guys.
Yeah, well, that makes sense.
That seems remarkably fair to me. Oh, I'm doing some really good rolling now. Oh, that sucked. 2 3s. Can you believe it?
Okay, so the skeleton's the finger.
Yeah, that's not the proper attitude, young man.
I just love being called young man.
Thanks for the follow, your boss, Barask.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, so Lance, I do 3 points of damage to you. Where's Lance hiding on my sheet? There he is.
James?
Yeah.
Our good friend Felix is here.
Felix!
And
no Google for you today, buddy.
He's saying that he doesn't believe you're taking this whole total party kill thing seriously.
Hey, I got tons of damage on everybody but my good friend Prometheus, and I'm trying to fix that right now. So, unfortunately for me, the other 2 strike at WordNet images. When they strike at WordNet images, do the images vanish?
I'm down to 3.
Okay, very good. And it's you guys' turn, starting with the amazing Lance.
All right. I'm still attacking with my sword Trickster, which glows brightly. Other side of my purity, I'm sure. And we roll.
Against who?
Whichever one is closest to me.
Okay.
So
I got that.
Someone closest to me. Save the wizard.
No. He didn't do that.
I don't know which one is really you. You confused me.
Yeah. Let's go.
You should be singing Hammer Time.
So I hit him, and let me roll my Trickster. I got a 13 damage.
Wow, that's very nice. That kills a skeleton. There's only 3 left, which takes us to Prometheus the Mighty.
Hey, thanks for hosting us, comedy rock geek.
Thank you,
me.
sir. Say hi to
Thank you for hosting.
Hey, you know.
Thank you, sir. Jim, since that roll last time was determined, was that now I have that power with the sword, or do I have to make that roll every time?
You're gonna have to right now. You're gonna have to make the roll until you get it down pat. But right now, 5s and 6s work for you.
I will try a recall. I will roll a 1 that time.
Okay, that's a nothing, and then it's Weirdness' turn.
I'm going to use Sunset and take a attempt at a swing.
Okay, very good.
With an 18, and it's a plus weapon.
Yes, it is.
So this is large. Now,
Yes.
You gave me the damage for man size as a D8 since the dagger is Sunset, the undead killer. I know it has
D10.
plus 10, so it's a D10 plus 10. Roger that.
Yes.
I have no strength bonus, so 13.
13 kills a skeleton. You should be proud of yourself.
The only smoker in the party because I got a constitution.
No, you're not supposed to be doing this kind of fighting.
Nope.
Which takes us to Kanan.
I'm going to attack. This is my 2 attacks round, so I'm going to attack the ones that are closest to me and the wizard Arlen, I believe.
Oh, what a nice guy you are!
No, it's a weird,
Wordna, brother. Kanan's my best friend.
Wordna.
That's a 15, so that's a hit.
Yes, it is.
Doing
Guest star records a hit.
That's 17 points of damage.
Oh my goodness, that's a lot.
We are 45 minutes into the show, and Jim has failed to kill the guest star or turn him into some sort of weird 6-foot purple peripatetic monk.
The night is young.
To be fair, I've been trying to help him.
Yeah, really. Okay.
And that's a 13 with the second attack.
1 skeleton left. Third is that armor class 4? So
that's a hit.
Okay, damage.
Oh, that's 5 points of damage.
Okay.
That's the lowest, literally the lowest damage I can roll.
Takes us to Drawn. 1 skeleton left, buddy.
I'm going to hit it with the regular hammer because I think I'm out of the spiritual hammer, am I?
Yes.
Okay, so hit it with the regular hammer for, what's their armor class?
4, sir.
Yeah, I barely hit, but a barely hit is still a hit.
A hit is a hit.
Oh, God. 10 points of damage.
That's still pretty nice. Levi.
Okay, I take 2 hits
Okay.
against the one that I'd fought before. I'm assuming it's wounded.
No, there's only 1 left, and you're
Okay. So 1 miss, 1 hit, 16 and a 2.
Damage.
And damage is 8.
Okay. And Arlen.
I pick up my club,
Yes.
and that's about all I can do, right?
No, I'll let you swing. I'm a good guy.
Ooh, all right. Swing for Cuthbert.
Swing,
that's
better.
That's a 1. Cuthbert really didn't like that nut shot. It might have
No,
shifted
that
my
didn't
alignment.
work. So I'm happy to say that it gets a swing. I rolled a 1. That sucks.
A natural 1.
You kill the poor thing. So 20 dead skeletons added to your total. That's a total of 26 dead skeletons.
Roger that.
Where is he?
And Jim, I'd like to point out an open bar.
Very true. Yes. Kanan, could I have that drum beat for just a couple seconds?
Is that while I'm drinking all their top shelf liquor?
Yeah, sure.
I'm replacing my wheel of cheese while he's drinking the booze.
Okay, very good, Kanan. Thank you. So you still hear these drums. They go there. You're hearing them through the walls of the inn, and you have 26 dead skeletons with 26 ran sewers.
Through the walls. Lance, take a pole arm. This is a weapon you can use.
Do we want to heal ourselves?
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Can I bandage wounds? Do my lousy for 1 to 3 hit points?
Okay, 1 to 3 for each one. Okay,
Well,
so roll for Lance.
For 2.
Okay, thank you very much. Prometheus, I didn't hit, so he's happy.
And I will recover fever. My soul.
Yes, of course. Roll for yourself, Andrew.
For 3, which is what I took. So that's
I know that's very good. Then Kanan.
I only have 2 more bandages. Kanan for 3.
Okay.
That's for stepping in front of the wizard. You get a free piece of cheese, my brother.
There's actually backpacks filled with equipment, so I'm sure you can stock up on bandages again.
Oh, I can take somebody else's. Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna grab my Kopesh again.
Arlen,
Yes,
you
of
took a
course.
beating. Didn't you get hit? I can do you. You're the last person I can do.
Arlen did take a terrible beating.
That's for 3 as well with a 5.
Okay, very good.
I'd like to search the dead knights.
Okay, we're way far away from that. We're healing right now.
Wordna, they're about to take an informal poll in the chat. Who else finds the life-size Spider-Man creepy?
Given to me by Stan Lee. Not creepy at all.
Yeah, there we go. We all wish we had that. All right. So anyway, are any clerics doing any healing to anybody else?
First, before I check on the party, I'm going to check on the inn, the residents of the inn, to see
Very
if any
dead.
of them.
They're all ripped apart.
Then I'll bless them in the name of Horus.
I will go
Oh,
lay
nice.
hands. I will go
Okay.
lay hands on them and send them to Anubis.
Too
Okay,
late.
now that would be really nice, but here's the deal. The blessing and the laying on of hands turns those dead bodies to ash. That's
Ooh.
not supposed to happen.
So they were about to like stand up and do some nasty stuff.
Maybe.
Maybe we should trash these skeleton corpses into like skeleton powder.
I think
Sounds good to me.
I might want to bless all of the dead, just in case.
Yeah, okay. So every time you do that, it turns it to ash.
Yeah, so he can do a half and I'll do the other half.
Okay,
Just-
very good.
Don't bless any of the beer.
I don't think there's any left between Canaan and Prometheus. I think it's all gone.
Prometheus is guzzling it down like crazy. I should probably start doing dexterity hurt rolls.
And the chat is laughing at me again for how I pronounced Kopesh. They're saying it's Hopesh.
No, it's not. You pronounce it just exactly right.
Yeah, the K in the front of that H in Arabic comes out like you're trying to clear your throat a little bit. So it's
Hopesh.
Yeah.
There we go.
Prometheus was a rock star on Earth. He has no problem drinking this bar.
Okay, so you still hear the drum, and here we are.
I'm doing Cure Light Wounds on Prometheus since he saved my butt in the.
He doesn't need it.
He's not wounded.
No,
Okay.
he's not wounded at all.
Fix Arlen the
Who's
cleric.
wounded?
So
I'm
tell you
down
that
10.
Levi is down, and Drawn is down, and Canaan is down, and you're really bad.
Yeah,
Oh,
I'm at 11. I got a little bit, but
Heal thyself.
all right, I'll do that. I'll heal myself.
Okay, how many points?
That would be. It's a D6, right?
No, it's a D8 plus 1.
It's a D8 plus 1.
This is old school.
Okay, 6 points.
Very good.
Hey, Black Widow, thanks for the follow.
Thank you,
And-
Black Widow.
Felix
I
is
go back to
suggesting.
my room to get my armor on.
Yeah, me
Okay.
too.
Me too.
So
And Felix is suggesting that Prometheus can snort the dead people powder because as a rock star, he'd have no problem with that.
Oh, that is just nasty. A minus 10 experience points for Felix. Okay.
What are the skeletons carrying? Are they just carrying the
It was
Rensur?
just the Rensurs. Yes, nothing else.
Do we want to take those back to our rooms to secure them?
Well, I don't think you're going to be in your rooms very long.
For sure, you want to take one because you can actually use it, Lance.
Isn't he using it at a -4?
No, he's a Cavalier, and it's considered a polearm heavy device. So
Oh,
the
how
weapon
nice
of
for
choice
him.
is only a -1.
You could start flipping Rensurs away from you.
All right, I shall. What's the attack roll for a Ransor?
It's your same to hit roll, but you just have to announce you're trying to get the weapon instead of getting the monster.
Wow.
Does
Okay.
Fever detect any gems?
No gems.
Does Fever I'm going to search the innkeeper's bar and that kind of stuff.
Let's see, was there any gems? There's a bunch of gold and silver in a great big chest underneath the bar.
I'd like to detect traps on that.
No, there's none.
I take all in all.
Really?
Echo Zulu, thanks for the follow.
Well, when they follow, what exactly does that mean?
So they'll be notified anytime the channel goes live.
Okay.
They're saying we should have all slept in our armor, especially the Cavalier, and we lose points or something.
Yes.
Yeah, right.
But the fun part about following is every time somebody does it, it scares the living crap out of me because a zombie walks across the screen.
I see.
And he goes, like that.
It's a nice effect. Okay, so we still hear the drums. We've all gotten all our armor on. Prometheus inspected those packs and just found a lot of high quality camping equipment and a weird double spout bottle, just like the ones you guys had before.
Were we ever able to determine what that did?
Nope,
No.
we did not spend the money because sages don't like you anymore.
No, and I didn't go in that direction. I was doing spell research, but we'll try and research it next time. How many of those bottles?
There's just one.
Just one.
Mikey, The reason the sages don't like us is because they have a habit of dying once we ask them to research things.
Yes, they do.
Yes,
they do.
That'll do it.
Does this Arms of Chaos look similar to the one that we saw when Prometheus and I had the Book of the Dead?
Roll a 6-sided die. You got to roll a 1.
No.
Nope.
Okay. So that was the traditional circle. This is the triangle.
We surreptitiously scan the street.
Oh, when you open the door, it's chaos out there.
So we're going to...
Skeletons and wights and rafts and vampires are doing one-on-one battles with the citizens of Greyhawk or Crimson Hawk, and you hear the drums close by.
With Dragon Sight, any chance we can detect the source of the drums?
Nope. You can go towards the sound. I'm sorry. Go ahead there, JR.
As I say, we're going to have our retinue between my men-at-arms and Werdna's assistant stay and defend the hotel with our stuff as we advance.
You know, I would love for you to do that, but unfortunately, you and I haven't had the talk of where those guys stay. So right now, they're outside the city walls, sitting on their butts, eating your food and wine.
Like kids, I tell you. All right.
Just like kids.
From the surreptitious observation of the street, how difficult would it be to make our way towards the sound of the drums?
Yeah, you have no idea, but boy, the street is filled with undead, and there's mighty battles because Crimson Hawk City is filled with high-level characters. There's mighty battles, and there's bone dust and white dust and wraith dust and vampire dust all over the streets.
Let's fuck some shit up.
So are we going to try to head towards the noise?
Do we happen to know if there's a back entrance or a back exit from the hotel?
It isn't a hotel. It's an inn.
Bar?
But absolutely, there's a back entrance to the Red Dragon Inn.
I say we should check out that back entrance before we commit to jumping out in that street.
If the close to me, I'm going to capture some of that, some vampire or white dust, and iron flask it.
Okay, I was just being nice. You can't really identify the pile of dust as vampire or wraith. I understand that was a good effort, but no.
So somebody in chat says, is this old school because of your ages, or is it because it's pre-5e?
Ooh. Is it possible to block that guy forever, Walt? Probably not. That Walt is a good guy. So anyway, you look out the back door and you see a main city gate that goes out of town, and there are 22 skeletons with longbows aimed at anybody that comes out of buildings in the city.
Yeah, so I shut that door.
Okay. You hear a thunk, thunk, thunk.
Yeah, I let everybody know. Skeletons, longbows, 22 of them.
I'm going to go to the Cavalier and say, I think it's now your moment to lead us a recon in force towards the sound of the drums.
Your moment, Cavalier.
Your time to act as a military leader and conduct a recon in force.
Yeah, okay.
So,
and his wolf says to himself, that Prometheus is always doing the same thing to my master.
So I think that it might be worth it for our people with ranged weapons to hit the second story window so they can cover us as we advance. And since you had such a brilliant idea, Prometheus, I'm sure you'll come with me there, fighter.
I would say we should all stay together. But I will add ranged fire because I have a bow.
And I'll protect.
Oh, go ahead. I was gonna say, if we put something on the second story window, that gives them a height advantage, and we can clear the path for us.
Yeah,
to
but
form a beachhead.
Your group will go out of sight of them in like a minute.
Yeah, your NCO advises you to keep your element together.
So one question, is there a way to kind of scout out the fights that are nearby and join up with some of these higher level?
Of course there is. There's always a way to join up to a fight.
As we're advancing, I'm going to act as cover for Werdna. Also wanted to thank Troll Lord Games for hosting us, and Felix the Swift throwing out a gift sub. So huzzah on 3. 1, 2, 3.
Huzzah! Thank you very much, Felix.
And let's take a moment, James. What have you designed for Troll Lords?
Oh, lots and lots of things for those boys. I actually, my master work is the Storyteller's Thesaurus. For a whole year, it was their best-selling product.
Very
But
cool.
I've done Tainted Lands, which is a horror box set, and I've done probably 8 or 9 modules for those guys. And right now, I'm writing a pathing book for them that uses the CNC rules, and a bold paladin is trying to destroy a evil pile of undead.
Very cool. Yeah, let's move into the street together as a cohesive unit and try to make our way to the sound of the drums.
Okay.
Hang on, before you get a little excited. Wordna's going to take out his third scroll, See Me, You Will Not, and cast invisibility to undead.
Okay, that's sad. I suppose that gets everybody in your party.
10-foot radius.
Okay, now you know how hard it is for a group of 6 manly men to stay in a 10-foot radius.
I'm going to use the old spice on the fighters so they smell better, and they'll hug close.
I see.
We're very comfortable with each other. It'll be a close.
Yeah, okay.
Group.
Very good. All right. So we head towards the drums. So you go in the city and you see literally hundreds of battles. Just raw power being put on the streets of CrimsonHawk like you can't believe. And you come into the temple area. Could I please have the drum sound again, my good friend?
You sure can. Give me.
Can you also substitute a little 5-finger death punch in there?
So the drums get louder and louder and louder until you're standing in front of the temple to Anubis.
Oh.
You can cut the drum now. Clearly the drum beating is inside the temple.
All right.
So
does the religion check tell us that this might be set?
No, this isn't set for sure.
Okay.
He doesn't like that symbol.
So I will take a second and pray to Anubis and ask for guidance and see if that gets us anything.
Oh, okay. Now you're gonna roll a percentile dice, and if you roll a 50 or higher, amazing things happen to you.
We're due for a little amazing.
Amazing isn't always good.
Yeah, I'd like to point out the ambiguity of that word.
That's an important safety note.
It's like interesting. It's not necessarily good.
Look what we won.
Well, we're about to find out because I got a 60.
Okay, so you go up 1 level, roll yourself hit points, and you increase what ability score would you like increased by 1?
I will take strength by 1.
Okay, there it is.
That was amazing.
And guess what he wants you to do?
Seven more hit points.
Be gooder.
Be gooder, yes. That's very funny, actually.
Thank you.
7 more hit points.
Include your constitution bonus if you gained a level.
Oh, garbage. Let me do that. That's pulling it up right now. I got a sheet.
Whoa, hey, this is a family show.
Most of the time, that's your fault, not mine.
Yeah, just hit it. How many points?
For a Cavalier, I'll roll for him.
No,
Sorry,
he already rolled.
So
He rolled a good number.
He rolled a 9.
Plus 4, so it's 7 plus 4, so 11, because I does the math.
Okay, that's excellent.
And now with your weapon of choice, you attack as a 13th level fighter. So your THAC0 changes 1, and now you're an extra attack per round.
Ooh, isn't that something? Okay, so he expects you to go in the temple and clean house.
And so shall I.
Okay, so is he going by himself?
Let's take a look before we actually go in. Maybe I should do some range clearing.
Okay.
What do we see with Dragon Sight? What's in there?
Well, the doors are closed.
Well, come on, beefcakes. Chop, chop.
All right, I'm going to kick the doors open.
Okay, very good. You kicked the door. Oh, no, you're not. You're a worshiper of Anubis. Those doors are
You reverently open them.
Yes,
I reverently
thank
open
you very
them.
much, Levi, my very good friend. Yes, reverently open them.
This is why he's the monk.
Yeah, really. You see a bunch of undead dressed in Anubis priest robes.
That's not good.
And you are horrified by what you see, and they're ripping up all of the important relics and items inside the temple. They're destroying the place.
Wow.
And there's already a ton of blood spilled all over the altar at the back of the temple. And you, of course, are horrified, Lance.
So we all go into berserker rage, right?
So, in the name of Anubis, you will halt, and that will get their attention on me, and
Yeah,
I will stand firm.
That's kind of funny. Okay, they aren't halting. They're just ignoring you.
How many are there?
How many are there?
Oh, there must be at least 22, 23. And they're not all skeletons. There's other kinds of undead there, too.
So why don't we get out the slacker whacker and take care of business?
Yeah.
Well, with a lot, you said 22 things in total?
Yes, sir.
Holy
James,
mackerel.
I'm going to summon all hello.
Okay, you're going to summon your poor Jin.
Yes.
He is not happy. He is very unhappy.
I need your mightiest fire elemental to wipe these things out.
Okay, he obeys your order. Yes, master. Whatever you say, master.
A little acting like, oh yes, master.
and he summons a 10-foot tall fire elemental.
Yeah.
And the fire elemental walks into the temple, and all of the undead get these weird triangles on their chest with
I don't seem to care about
emanate
fire.
out of them, and the fire elemental is destroyed in one melee round.
Wowza.
Anybody have any lightning?
I have lightning and I have cold. I was going to try my ice storm on him. I don't know how that will affect him.
Don't you have a dragon?
Well, I can upgrade and try and eat the room. That'd be bad. I'll take out Hamahara and set him down.
Okay.
And command him to wake.
Okay, he gets huge. He's really big.
All right.
He can barely fit through the doors.
I'm looking at him and just saying, hammer time.
Okay, he rushes in there and roars with the dragon. And there's chaos in there. The undead don't know how to react to this gigantic dragon that doesn't really belong there. And so there's a big battle. And unfortunately for the dragon, it gets slapped many times by vampires, wraths, and wights, and gets drained and drained and drained until it turns back into a figurine. And there are now 3 undead left, an obvious vampire, an obvious wraith, and an obvious wight, and they've become unusually powerful.
Vampire, white, and wraith.
Yes.
I tell Fever to dance and go after the vampire.
Okay, you throw them up in the air.
Yeah.
And I will. Go ahead.
I was gonna say nobody wants to touch these things. Get zapped.
Bad things do happen. Yes.
They're all level drainers.
Okay, so poor Fever is pinned to the temple floor with a ransuer and can't move. So we'll start at the top. Lance.
All right. I am popping out my javelin and throwing it.
Okay.
I got 22, so I did hit with my bonus, and that's javelin is 1d6 plus 7. I got 13. 7 plus 4 is 11. 11. Wow, I just the math.
Excellent. Very good. That hits the white, wraith, and vampire. Okay, Prometheus, the bold.
So that was my thing. My sword is gone.
Well, your sword is pinned to the floor and trying to move and trying to get up, but he can't.
Who has a ransuer?
All 3
I hand
of them.
him. Undead.
All the undead have ransuer, and you can't hand him anything because you threw a javelin.
Okay.
I'm going to stay out of the fight.
Okay, very good. Wordna.
Sheath Same Fenster. Target the 3 undead.
They're kind of spaced far apart. You can't get them all.
Okay, so my area of effect is a 30-meter wedge.
Oh, that's very nice. You can get 2 of them.
I'll take 2, which I will go for the top of the food chain.
The vampire and the wraith.
Okay.
How much damage?
8, 7, 15, 22.
22. So we're going to make a magical resistance.
Roger that.
Play Architect, thanks for the follow. Appreciate it.
Thank you, sir.
03.
Oh, that's wonderful for you.
It
Okay,
is.
that's really too bad for me. Kanan.
I'm gonna fire a couple of shots from the short bow. It's got a rate of fire 2, so I should be able to fire 2, right?
You betcha, buddy.
Nobody's targeting the wit, so I'm targeting the wit.
Okay. We pronounce that white in Wisconsin.
White. You got it. Sorry.
You
That's
have nothing to be sorry about, my good friend.
13
Ooh.
is the first shot.
It's
clean.
It's an armor class 3.
That's not enough. I need one
Okay.
more.
Mm-hmm.
And a 13.
Okay, that's a miss and a miss. Takes us to Tron.
Oh, you would slap onto me right as I'm changing screens.
Yeah, always the way of it, my friend. Always the way of it.
I am going to cast Sunburst.
Oh, that's really too bad. Okay, so you cast that thing, and this black triangle appears.
Oh, crap.
On their chest, and arrows emanate out from the black triangle all over the place. Which takes us to Levi.
Well, I have some flasks of holy water.
Yeah.
I was planning on throwing it in their direction because I really don't want to touch these guys.
Okay, but you have to get kind of close to throw those little flasks.
I've got pretty good arms.
What's your strength, buddy?
It is a 16.
Yeah, okay. So you got to get within 10 yards if you're going to throw those puppies.
Okay, does that occupy a turn or?
No, you can get in there and throw, and then they'll be throwing at you.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay, see if you hit.
I
two
did
vials. Oh, you did? Okay.
Actually, two vials. Let me do another. 20 and a 13.
Okay, so the 13 misses, of course. And what? Okay, and then you did holy water. Okay.
Yeah, I have no idea what damage holy water.
I know. Arlen, my good friend.
Oh, I'll go in there and swing.
You'll swing.
And that's a miss.
Okay, very good.
Oh, wait, no, 14. 14's a hit, right?
Well, it all depends on who you
18.
Who you aimed at.
A skeleton?
No, there's no skeletons. There's a vampire that's armor class 1. There's a wraith that's armor class 2, and there's a white that's armor class 4.
Go for the white.
Well, the weakest one, the white.
White it is.
Okay, so that is a hit.
Okay.
And I keep losing my D8. So
I know it's a terrible thing.
It getting confused
that kind of
with the mix of D10s. So that is oh wait, it's not a D8 for that, it's a D6. I'm a mess today. 6 damage.
6 damage, very good on the poor white. Oh my goodness. Okay, so now I roll that die. That's 1, 2. Weirdna, make your save against magic.
15 saves.
Oh, that's disgusting. How can I charm you if you keep making your blasted save?
I got a dragon on my shoulder. That thing loves me.
Jeez. Okay, so now the white runs towards our good friend. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drawn. A white comes at you and misses. And then the wraith. Oh, that's disgusting. Comes at drawn and misses. But then we have the very ugly, nasty, horrible vampire. This should be interesting. 1, 2. Weird. Now, what's your armor class, buddy?
4.
You got anything else anti-vampire?
Right now, I'm invisible to undead.
Oh, very good. Then I can't hit you. Excellent. Okay, it's you guys' turn, starting with Lance.
All right, I am going to draw my Kopesh in advance, singing the prayer of Anubis as I go.
Who are you chopping at?
Which was the vampire. I'm going for the big bad.
Okay, very good.
All right, and he has an armor class of 1, you said?
Yes.
All right. 12. And that's a hit. So
Okay. How much damage?
this is a large creature, so
No, man-sized.
Oh, man size. So I got a 6 plus my 7 bonus. I got 13.
Okay, make a saving throw versus magic.
And that is, let me pull that up. 13. I made it with exactly what I needed, a 13.
You are disgusting. Prometheus, your turn, my good friend.
So since I told my sword to dance and they pinned it, but then they made attacks, that sword is now free and it's still dancing.
Wouldn't that be nice? But no.
Okay, so what are my options?
I have holy water. You can take that off me.
Well, is the sword still pinned?
Yeah, of course the sword is pinned.
But they made attacks.
Yeah, okay, but my good friend Prometheus.
No, I'm just asking.
I know, and I'm telling you, they stuck the Ransuer in the sword and into the marble of the temple floor.
Okay.
So it can't raise itself.
So they don't have it. One of them doesn't have a Ransuer now.
Actually, none of them have Ransuers now.
Okay. So can I recover my sword?
If that's all you do, yes, but you will be turning your back on the enemy.
Okay. I will accept a holy water and throw it at the vampire.
Okay. All you do now is get the holy water.
Okay.
How many attacks around do you get, Prometheus?
I get 3.
So I could give him Sunset again. That's an undead dagger.
Yeah, you could do that.
I prefer not to get close.
Roger that.
Okay, that takes us to Wordna.
Yeah, getting close would be really bad for me. From range, I'm going to, let's see, I've done the most damage to that. I'm going to point my finger at the vampire and give him 3 magic missiles.
Do you turn visible when you attack?
Oh, yep, that'll be it for me. Yep.
Okay.
It only lasts a round, though. Then I go back since it's the improved stuff.
That'll be so nice.
12, 15, 18 total.
Nice roll. Make a magic save.
Roger that. 11 or higher. 12.
Oh. One of these days I'm getting you, Wordna.
I know you guys will not be psyched when he fries my little brain.
So Leo Vicarious says he wants to know if the vampire is sparkly and in love with the chick so moody he wants to die.
No.
Oh.
Okay.
Wow.
No.
Solid question. Kanan,
it's your turn.
I'm just gonna go ahead and draw this bastard sword and lay into that white. Sorry,
White. You have nothing to be sorry about.
So this is my 3 attack round. So
that's really too bad. Armor class 4.
Armor class 4. Excellent. That's a 19. So that's a hit. He's not larger than man size though, right?
Nope.
That's 8 points of damage, 5 points of damage. Sorry.
Okay. Yes.
And then the second attack is 19. So
oh my goodness.
Nice.
That's 11 points of damage.
Wow, that's terrific.
And the third one is 15. So that's a hit. And that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 points of damage.
Huzzah! You kill that poor little piece of undead.
No way.
Well done.
Outstanding. Huzzah!
That was Kanan. John.
Fry these whites. Or, sorry, you did fry the white.
Let's take a moment real quick to talk to our guest star.
Okay.
Singer, musician, raconteur, Mikey Mason.
Hey.
Came to us through JR. Tell us about yourself, sir.
So I was a full-time stand-up comic for more than a decade. I've been playing role-playing games since 1983, when my brother brought home the Frank Mincer set, the basic D&D, and the expert set, and then we quickly graduated to first edition and played a lot of D&D and Gamma World and Marvel superheroes. And,
all right.
And Chill and a lot of different games.
Oh, Chill, that's a fun game.
Yeah, and I've been playing role-playing games all my life. I weaned my sons on Castles and Crusades.
Oh, well done, sir.
From Toll Lord, and I just absolutely love role-playing games. And as a stand-up comic, I found that I I wasn't really feeling super satisfied telling dick jokes to Middle America, so I decided to saddle up and tell slightly more intellectual dick jokes to geeks. And and I started writing and singing songs about role-playing games and science fiction and fantasy, and everything just fell into place. And now my full-time job is writing songs about things I love, and I can't be happier.
And
Well done. Well
the
done.
The big one is Ballad of a Murder Hobo. Is that?
Oh yeah, it's the Battle Hymn of the Murder Hobos. That's what I do. A lot of songs. I think the one that you probably heard of, if you've heard of me, you've either heard of She Don't Like Firefly or Best Game Ever, which is, you know, about having that one problem player and everybody keeps killing them in random ways during one game session.
Oh, and you
coming back.
And Too Fat to Troop is hilarious.
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Too Fat to Troop is about Jack Tono Porkins and how they always make the fat X-wing pilot. Yeah, Red Six.
You dropped an album today, right?
Well, it's an EP. Yes, it's called In Shadow, and it's it's 3 songs. Me and some friends of mine who are a gothic chamber metal band called Valentine Wolf.
Wow.
And they are musical badasses. And, you know, if you listen to nothing that I do ever, you should check them out, valentinewolf.com. But yeah, this is In Shadow, and it's 3 kind of very spooky-ish songs, very mood-based songs for Halloween, for the Halloween season, my favorite time of year. And they range from kind of the Nick Cave end of rock to outright metal. So
that is badass. All right. Well, please, people in the chat, all of us, be on the lookout for this. Thank you, sir, for coming on today. You have been an absolute delight. And Valentine Wolf sounds like the kind of fun people that you could really have a great time with after the bars close at 2:00 in the morning. In the park.
They'll close the bar with you. They love good beer too. So.
There we go.
And if you follow us on the Facebook group or page, we'll be listing some of his links so you can find them.
Thank you.
All right, James, take us back to Killing Us Unfairly.
I haven't killed
Killing
anybody
us fairly,
yet.
Thank you.
Exactly right. Exactly right. So, we just have the Wraith and the Vampire left, and I think it's Arlen's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna mace the Wraith again.
Okay, go ahead.
And that's a miss.
All right, very good.
What's the AC on the Wraith?
Why are you asking me that, Levi?
Oh, I'm just curious.
Are you trying to hit it?
It's 2, but the Wraith is acting right now. And I did indeed strip our good friend Arlen of 2 energy levels.
Oof.
Ugh.
Ron, you didn't go yet, correct?
And all of the Wraith's wounds seem to heal up.
That's gotta hurt.
That takes us to my good friend Levi.
Well, I roll a 15 and an 18 with holy water.
Nice.
You want to tell me what you're hitting?
The squishiest one, so the Wraith.
Okay, the Wraith, and you hit him. Okay, that's pretty good. Let's see how much damage you do. Oh, jeez. So great big huge splotches of like acid damage appear all over the Wraith, and it's extremely mad at you. Okay, what's your armor class? I got that on the sheet. Never mind. Okay, so I don't think I'm gonna get you.
He was kung fu fighting.
Okay, the Wraith misses you, so you don't lose 2 energy levels.
Oh,
nice.
That takes us to the Vampire.
No, Dron hasn't gone yet.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dron. Please go ahead.
I want to turn him.
Right on.
Yeah. Okay. Great. and you turn them, and this black triangle appears on their chest.
Yeah, crap.
Arrows emanate from all the sides of the black triangle, and it's really mad at you.
Nethril 1990 on the feed suggests that I should just hit him with a hammer and use Polymorph Dead.
There we go. What a great spell. Okay, so now it's Dron making a magic save.
I love making a magic save easily.
Oh, that's so irritating. You made the save, in other words.
I do.
Okay, yes. I cannot get you guys on these saves. Okay, so
Top of the order.
I get initiative is what I'm going to do. And Prometheus, I'll let you roll a 20-sided die.
All right.
I rolled a 14.
I rolled an 18.
A
Why am I
natural
not
18.
surprised? Why am I not surprised? Okay, very good. Starting with Lance.
All right,
Yeah,
I am
yeah,
engaging the vampire because it's
Okay.
the strongest,
Yes.
and I am rolling. All right, got a 15, so that hits with my bonus. And for damage, all right, let me roll that.
Now, does because of Lance's particular affliction, with him being so close to the vampire, do they start getting into some sort of like love triangle or something like that?
Not in this case. There'll be other love triangles down the line. Oh, you know what? I should be rolling for your wolf too. I'm very sorry, Crusader. You decided to leave the wolf outside the temple because you didn't want it to die.
Outstanding. That was an excellent choice I made. Thank you
Yes.
for telling me.
So
Leave
Dan-
it in the middle of the war outside. Yeah.
Yeah.
And for damage, plus my 7, I got a 13.
That's very nice. Make a magic save, my friend.
I knew that was coming. Let me see. I got a 12. Let me tell you if that was good enough. Oh, no, it wasn't.
Okay, you look at Prometheus and you charge him with your weapon held high.
Uh-oh.
That takes us to Prometheus.
That's going to leave a mark.
I fling holy water at the vampire.
Okay, so I just want to make sure I have this in my head. You're totally ignoring Lance's attack on you with his big weapon.
I got your back, Chrome.
Yes, I am.
Okay, now, Andrew, you know better than that. You can't say that
Sure can.
because
He's charging him, and he's standing fast, and I'm going to protect him.
All right. Toss your holy water.
I'm going to roll a 4 plus my dex 12.
That's a miss, of course.
Okay.
And it takes us to Wordna.
You wanted to metagame him, and I had his back. Anel Nafra Utra Spetro Dofeo Dienve on Lance.
And what does it do?
Spell magic.
Oh, that's really too bad. Okay, roll a save there, Lance. Magic save.
Now I make it 13. Why couldn't I made that a second ago?
Yeah, really. You are no longer controlled, thanks to Wordna. Kanan.
I am looking around. I'm gonna back away from both of these things because I don't think I have anything that's gonna do anything to either of these guys.
I love that attitude, John.
Let's see. Whack vampire. We have the vampire and the white left, right?
Yes.
Wraith. The white is
Wraith?
dead.
All right.
Wraith. Yes. Thank you, Rander.
All right, I'm gonna hit the wraith with my what do you call it? My semi-cursed hammer.
Okay.
All right, I got a natural 20.
Natural 20.
But it's -3 because of the properties of the hammer, so it's only a 17.
Yes.
It's still a hit.
Armor class 2.
Yeah, I got it. Damage. Nice. 16.
Okay, you kill it.
Good. This was the Wraith?
This was the Wraith.
We need like a bowling illustration when we get a 20.
Levi.
So for the... Go ahead.
All right, it's my last vial of holy water, so I'm going to toss it and I get a 16.
Armor class 1, do you hit?
No, I don't.
Okay, very good. I'm happy to hear that. Arlen.
I'm not going to tackle the vampire. I'm going to retreat.
Okay. Levi, make a magic saving throw, please.
Aren't all saving throws magical?
No.
You feel magic.
There's poison saves. There's lots of different kind of saves.
I make it.
You make it? That's disgusting beyond words.
And so in the chat, if you want to start suggesting what Walt's going to draw for our D&D After Dark, maybe you can draw one of these creatures.
Maybe. Or not. Okay, so who's that going to get? Okay. Wordna?
Yep.
The vampire is trying to charm you again.
Crap.
Oh, that
Still
would.
needs 12. Actually, it's charm. Don't I get MR first?
I'm thinking.
This is a charm spell.
Okay.
Love it. Not with a 61.
And that makes me
My
happy.
save, I only needed a 12. 17.
Oh, you that guy, you. All right. The vampire is dead.
Woohoo!
Okay.
Scrape some dust up for your spells later.
Yeah, very good.
Oh yeah, I'm packing and racking these 3 suckers.
Okay. Kanan, can I have some drums, please?
Sure.
No, Nick, we got real drums. Thank you very much. So you hear the drums deeper in the temple, and you go deep into the temple, and you see this great big 10-foot tall set of bone drums, and something is striking the drums, but they're invisible, and wordness says it's 2 storm giant skeletons.
Oh, great.
I'm gonna take my extra vials of holy water and hand them to Levi, whose missile weapon dexterity is a bonus he can apply when he throws things. So I tell him as I hand them to him.
Okay, great. So how many vials?
I have 5. I gave 1 to Chrome, so I have 4 left.
Okay, you can stop the drums. Thank you very much, Kanan.
Storm giant size?
Yeah. And they're beating on the drums.
And I've obviously recovered fever to proceed to this.
Yes, you have obviously done.
And did we search the body of the vampire?
The ashes of the vampire, there wasn't anything there.
And I obviously retrieved my javelin as well.
Your broken javelin that doesn't work
broke?
anymore? Yeah.
Okay, well then I just leave it. It's okay. I can buy a new one.
Yeah, you can.
Anubis will provide.
Anubis always provides.
Is there anything else in the room? I retrieve Hamahara as well.
Well, there's the drum. It's still beating, and it's behind the altar.
Got it.
And our buddy Lance knows that there's a secret compartment in the altar.
Okay.
There's a secret compartment in the altar, everyone.
Invisibly, does it look like a storm giant, or is it a skeletal storm giant, or is it just a skeleton storm giant size?
No, it's definitely a skeletal storm giant.
Okay.
Does fever detect any gems or magic?
In the altar.
Is he detecting gems or magic or both?
Yes and yes.
Okay.
Wait a minute. Where did your turn to stone gem go? Did that go here to the temple, or did that get given away?
I have.
It is in fever, and then the Kopesh has the protection versus petrification.
Got it. Okay. All right. We're coming to the. Oh, I still got some scrolls. We can do some range stuff if we want to mess with this thing, or do we want to blow up its drum and see how pissed it gets?
Blow up.
Is it 1 or 2?
There's 2 of them.
You think maybe the drum is what's causing all the undead to be?
I don't know. But
Let's damage the drum. Let's damage the drum.
All right, so I can nuke it from a distance if we really want to piss this thing off. If you guys have enough range stuff to deal with it.
We do.
I do not, but I mean, I can advance bravely to my
Remember our
demise.
motto. How bad can it be?
Speaking of that, the Corwin just followed us, so thank you, Corwin.
Thank you.
Ah!
Thank you.
All right, Jim. I'm going to unroll the good old second scroll that has lightning bolt.
Yes.
And I think I'm going to target the old drums and fork that puppy.
Okay, you destroy the drums completely. The 2 giants turn to ash.
Oh,
wow. Ooh, that was unexpected.
Now, you hear some soft drumming in the distance.
Oh.
So can we? So we know there's a hidden compartment behind the altar. Does the soft sound come from that hidden compartment?
No, it comes from outside.
Out in the street?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so we've got to take a morality check. Someone want to lead Lance toward the street for a second?
Sure, I'll go inspect the street to see if my wolf is safe.
Lance, roll a 6-sided die, and on a 5 or a 6, you've decided to become the head of the temple.
Whoa.
I got a 6. Is this bad or good?
You are now the archpriest of the Temple of Anubis.
Oh boy! Congratulations. We shake his hand. I guess
I don't know what that means.
I slap him on the back and I say, you've had a busy month. First, you went naked and afraid in the woods, and now you come back with this furry girlfriend, and now this. You keep this up, you're going to be the mayor of CrimsonHawk very soon.
Okay, and you get a telepathic message from Anubis saying, "Do you want me to get rid of your lycanthropy?"
Ooh.
Ooh. Do you have a cell phone to Anubis? Because that's awesome.
Right. Yeah, he's got him on speed dial.
Right now, Anubis is giving him his undivided attention.
Yes.
Right on.
So you want to be cured.
I want to be cured.
Okay, the ring disappears off your finger.
Whoa.
Okay.
Well done. Whew, that solves a big problem for us and saves money.
What happens to my pet wolf? Did she leave me for the vampire?
No, that wolf is never leaving you.
Yeah, she's got your wolf-eyed baby. That's going to be a problem later.
Said, not without child support, she's not.
Right. Exactly. Her cost basis is going through the roof.
Couldn't have put that better myself.
This is why he's the comedian.
So you look outside, and there's no more battles. All the undead are dust.
Now that the drums are destroyed.
Now that set is destroyed, but you can hear another set in the distance.
Is they coming from inside the walls, can we tell?
Well, you're like 5 miles away from the walls.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So amidst the shout of "Where Dependa" in the chat, let's. I think we should track down the rest of these drums and see what we can do about them.
Actually, is there any loot on the streets that is obviously interesting?
That's a very fair question. You see a couple swords, a couple spears, a couple maces. Oh, and the sword says, "Wow, there is another magical gem just 100 yards away. Let's go get it."
All right, buddy.
Mikey, since you're the guest, do you want to go shopping on the street?
Yeah, I think with all the skeletons we've got around, maybe a nice mace would be.
Yeah, so you go over and you see a magical mace there. It's glowing green on the ground. Are you picking it up?
Oh, I mean, I'd be stupid to do it and also stupid not to do it. So,
Hell yeah, that's the ticket.
I'm picking it up.
You're picking it up. Okay, so where are you? There you are. You take 10 points of damage from the evil mace.
Oh, I dropped this evil mace. That is a bad mace, and you guys encourage me to do bad things.
Yeah,
That's right.
exactly.
We just wanted to see if you would turn into a vamp wolf.
Vamp wolf. I have to write that down. That's a great monster to make.
Oh, crap.
Quick, get the silver
Thanks,
bullets.
Walt, for nothing.
Yeah, really.
That's not how you D&D, Walt.
I was thinking that like.
That needs to be on a T-shirt. That's not how you D&D, Josh.
What can Fever tell me about the gem?
Oh, it's a magical obsidian gem that stops. Look at that. What does it do? It stops other magical gems from affecting you at all.
Oh.
Bet you want that one, buddy.
Of course I do. Who wouldn't want it?
All right, let's go get it.
Would you stop throwing me on the ground, please? That's getting a little tiresome.
I am so sorry. I'm going to make it up to you.
Okay.
And I'm going to offer Kanan before we leave my horseman's flail if he wants it, if he needs it.
No, yeah, that might help if I'm fighting
right.
some
Having a weapon, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
And right by the obsidian gem, which I have to write down.
And that's a 1d4 plus 7.
No, none of that good stuff. But
no wizard stuff. Okay.
Thank you.
No, there is a cloak with skulls all over it.
Nice.
Is that flail magical?
No, it's just
Okay.
just a flail.
Just checking.
What do you want?
No. I didn't know. Well, he said it was 1d4 plus 7. I just wanted to make sure.
Oh, that's my strength bonus. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So it's 1d4
plus my streak book. Gotcha.
Wow, let's just give you 5,000 experience points for changing from being a cavalier to being the high cleric of the temple.
Got it.
Wow. Congratulations.
That just means he's killing me soon. James provideth and James taketh away. He's like Uncle Sugar.
I'm just wondering about all this affirmative action. I haven't been able to even get a small little temple yet.
Well, if you do something for Horus, maybe it'll happen.
I've been killing in Horus's name all day.
But they're already dead. So
Yeah, that's true.
Many credits
That's true.
for it. Okay, so are we going to the front city gates?
Yeah.
Is that where the gem is that we are going to get for this annoying sword?
No. The gem got picked up by our good friend Prometheus.
Oh, he's already got it. Okay.
Did you want to pick up the cloak as well?
Detect evil on that, Drawn.
Done.
There's evil on the cloak.
There is evil on the cloak, which means Mikey should probably put it on.
That is a great idea. Why don't I? No. How about I?
Lance, why don't you excommunicate that cloak?
Can the sword?
Can I do that?
You've never tried.
I would like to try.
Okay, 20-sided die. Tell me what you rolled.
I got an 11, but it's an awesomely rolled 11.
Yeah.
Was it a natural 11?
It was a natural 11.
Half the skulls on the cloak disappear.
All right, clerics, help him out.
So now is it a neutral cloak?
There's still evil on it.
Damn.
Spell evil.
Okay,
Spell
the
evil.
sword tell me anything about the cloak.
The sword can't tell you anything, but it's powerful magic.
Okay.
Anybody got dispel evil or equivalent?
Dispel evil, no. I got dispel magic.
Yeah, dispel evil is like a fifth circle spell, very high.
Try and burn it.
Can the sword tell if an evil person wears the cloak? Is it okay?
Well, I'm sure it is.
It's okay for the evil person.
Yeah, they'll be happy.
Well, aren't
And Prometheus, you're a little evil.
That's what I was thinking. Aren't I a little evil?
Yeah.
So it won't hurt me?
Oh,
You don't know that.
Sure it won't.
It's going to hurt you. Yes, it will hurt you for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, then I will pass.
It's like walking into that club in Tijuana and going, it'll be a little okay.
Yeah, really. So, are you leaving the cloak on the ground?
Do you guys want to try and bless it? You might be able to knock it out.
Yeah,
Hey, you got holy water.
I'll bless it.
That's true.
Okay.
We've got holy water and,
Yeah.
and try blessing it. Let's see.
You
if we
guys
can
still
try it.
have holy water?
We have four.
Yeah.
Four vials to Levi.
Oh my!
And I still have my 8 vials that haven't been used.
Great.
Oh, there you go.
You can actually bless your own holy water now.
Oh, outstanding. Can I turn water into beer?
Mm-hmm.
Ale? Dwarven ale?
Hey, that's awesome.
Any kind of alcohol you want.
And now we're never going to get
Outstanding.
anything done. So bless
we'll
the
be very
bless,
popular at the end.
right? Bless the cloak.
Okay, so almost only 3 skulls remain on the cloak.
We need
So
one
now it's
more.
like the Diet Coke of evil.
The Diet Coke of evil.
I'll pour 1 flask of holy water on the cloak.
It sizzles and burns and dissipates.
Mikey.
Good job, gentlemen.
See, he
is
came
all
prepared.
set. Yeah, it's great.
Did it do anything to the skulls?
No,
Oh, it doesn't dissipate.
no.
Maybe it's only a little damage now because it's only 2 skulls left.
Three. There's 3.
Can I have 2?
No.
James, be nice. This is what makes people like you.
Are you gonna put on the cloak or not?
Me? No, I like the gem.
Do we want to put on more holy water on it until it disappears completely?
Why
Try
don't
one
you-
more.
Huh? Why don't one of the clerics pray or something?
Or
I'm
something?
gonna pour some more holy water on
You
it.
already blessed it once. Okay, it
Right.
sizzles and burns and nothing happens.
All right, Drawn, you might have to give it both barrels and try your dispel magic on it.
I'll hit it with dispel magic.
Okay, so what kind of helm do you have, John?
What kind of helmet?
Yeah.
It's just like a regular helmet with a face shield and stuff.
Okay, so that turns into a bone skull of some kind of saber-toothed tiger.
That's pretty badass.
Oh, very stylish. Does it
And
do
You'll
anything?
have to draw it.
Well, you're no longer quite as holy as you were.
I'm gonna have to atone for this later. Something tells me.
Yep.
Okay. Does it have like a bone conduction mic for the cell phone or? Like...
Yes, absolutely.
Okay,
Yes.
yeah. See, James
anything
Ward
you
said
need.
it. That's how you D&D. All right, where are we going?
I don't know. Where
We're
you
gonna follow the sound of the drums.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. So you're going to go to the front gate, and there at the open front gate, you see 20 7-foot tall skeletons with glowing black bows that are standing outside the city with their bows aimed inside the city. And you see a bunch of dead people.
I guess.
So I will. I will raise my Kopesh in the air and call to Anubis to smite them.
I will take cover.
Okay. Roll me percentile dice, and if you roll 95 or higher, you're no longer employed.
Oh goodness, this is gonna go badly.
Oh, good.
He's going to give you the lycanthropy back.
Percent. Oh, D100.
Now a were-ferret.
Yeah, really.
I'm looking for those dice. Ugh.
You don't have percentile dice right handy?
I've got so many.
You can just roll on the Google homepage and say
Roll
D100.
They will do that.
Yeah.
I can roll it for you. 96.
So evil.
Let me try. Oh, that's a natural 100.
Yeah, really. What'd you roll
All right.
there, Lance?
Rolling now. I got
can't
an
believe you
82.
said that.
I don't.
This is some great podcasting.
I got an 82.
Okay. By the way, did you leave the cloak on the ground there, Prometheus?
Me? I'm not touching anything.
Okay.
You're talking to Drawn.
No, Drawn didn't touch the cloak either.
Drawn was the one who did dispel magic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and I watched it burn.
For
Yeah, we
his
thought it burned.
troubles, no, it didn't burn at all. He got a skull cap, which, by the way, increases your armor class by 1.
Oof.
And you also get 1,000 experience points.
I love 1,000.
Well done.
points.
Huzzah!
Huzzah!
So I got an 82, by the way.
Okay, so so I can't hurt you that way.
Okay. So does anybody have ranged weapons that we can start firing from the walls?
At the front gate, Jim, are there 2 towers, guardhouses?
Yes, there are.
Are there siege weapons atop that?
No, they're not.
Well, we should not go towards the gate in a direction that they can see us. As in, like, we should skirt on the side and not give them clear line of shot, a line of sight.
Uh-huh.
But that could get us closer.
The chat is still trying to convince us to throw and basically do a fastball special on Prometheus.
I think there's like big bucks to be made by throwing Prometheus at the monster.
Felix bought every book that Levi has written as a way to get us to do that. And he sent
what's
receipts.
wrong with you, Levi? What's the deal?
I don't think I have that kind of range. Yeah.
Okay.
Any ballistas in the? A lot of times the gates would have a small armory.
No,
right next to.
There's ballistas on the wall and catapults on the wall.
Okay, I will head towards the catapult.
And I will follow him.
How are you doing that?
Aren't there? There's generally walls would have the steps up, right?
Yeah, not by where you guys are.
So can we get to where the steps are?
Well, you don't know where they are.
Wouldn't they be inside the gatehouse?
Nope.
Are they within sight?
Nope.
Someone didn't design this castle very well.
So we start scouting the wall, not near the gate. And,
Okay, good. You go like 400 yards and you find a set of stairs that go up to the top of the wall. There you are, up at the top of the wall. It's quite large. It's like 20 yards wide, and every 40 yards is a ballista or a catapult.
All right, so let's go up and start doing some damage. Show the hate.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys have trouble moving the ballista or the catapult.
Oh, I've got 16 strength. This shouldn't be a problem.
I've got 17. I mean,
And
two of
and
us,
I
right?
and I've got a 2-ton siege engine.
Oh, no problem. Yeah.
So can we get some of the magic users just to float it into place?
Right on.
There's only one magic user, and I don't think he did bring the proper spell.
I'm running low. What spell do we need?
Something to move because it's heavy, this ballista, so we can start taking out these giants.
Like levitate or something like that.
I got two things we can do. One, let's start with levitate. We can do that. Hang on.
We could always have Lance tell Anubis what to do again.
That worked out so well.
That's a great suggestion. I am proud of you.
Now,
do
we have to move the ballista, or do we need to move a person to it?
Move the ballista so we can aim it in the right direction.
So these things aren't on wheels or anything?
Not these.
All right.
All right. Well, this will last a long time. How many are there?
Well, there's 50 or 60 all along the wall.
So we can put up a bunch of our fighters who can fire a bunch of them.
Yes.
Probably, yeah.
And Knight of Barsoom is saying that ballistas aren't 2 tons, James, but CrimsonHawk ballistas apparently are.
Thank you very much, Lance. You are exactly right. That's 30 more experience points for you.
For coming to James' defense.
Yeah, don't spend that 30 all in one place.
I will clap my hands and say, going up, and set the ballista for one for each fighter who wants to fire one.
Isn't there a weight limit there, Andrew, on your wizardry?
Good question. I think at my circle, I'm over. What's the weight limit I have to achieve?
I think we're talking 2 tons.
2 tons, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
Only the best hardwoods were used in the making of these ballistas.
And the bard that's playing next week says she has written the official Doomseeker's ballad called Naked and Afraid for us.
That sounds wonderful.
Tell her
we're really looking forward to her.
I can push 800 pounds.
So I guess you can't do it.
I cannot.
But we will manhandle them because we are brawny men.
What your highest strength, Lance, you have a massive max press.
What's his? What's your strength?
19.
All right. So
20 now because I went up one for the.
That's right. You got a full point.
So. Okay, so if your strength is 20,
hang on, I'll tell you the max press. It's a huge number. Okay, so you can do an extra 535 plus my 8, so he can go over. We can go over 1,300 pounds.
So if you want, I can cast Strength of 1, and it'll give 3 of us the same strength as Prometheus. I mean, as Lance.
Really? Wow, that's nice.
So then we could have you guys, 4 of you could fire these nasty things.
Yes, and move them easily.
All right,
let's do it.
All right. So who's the 3?
I would probably say Prometheus and Mikey or Kanan because they're fighters and strong already, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, give me a third.
Me, probably.
Levi.
All right.
And how long does that spell last?
Oh, now I gotta look it up. Hold on, I got it right here.
That's fantastic.
It lasts rounds.
Yeah. Strength of 1. 2d6 rounds. So let me grab a d6. A 6 and a 4. So 10 rounds.
10 rounds. Okay. So you carry 2 of them over to the gatehouses.
Knight of Barsoom is like, put chrome in the ballista, quick.
Fire has a missile. I love that idea.
That is all bad.
And you start shooting at the skeletons, and they're just stupid skeletons. So you destroy them all in 5 rounds of ballista firing.
Nice.
Excellent.
That's badass. We should find an animatic for that somewhere.
Hey, Nick, is that how you D&D?
That is exactly how you D&D, Josh.
All right, so there's still the undead humans that are with the skeletons, correct?
No, that the gate is clear.
So pretty much
we need the source of the drumming,
right?
Yeah, the drumming is coming from the graveyard.
Oh.
How far is the graveyard from here?
22 yards.
Is this that nasty graveyard that we just took a one-way ticket?
Affirmative.
Sucker.
Oh, crap.
We go to the graveyard, James.
Oh, you're going to go right in the graveyard. It's late afternoon.
Oh, good.
You know, this is how you end up in hell.
Right. Important safety note. Not doing that again. All right. What do we see in the graveyard when we're looking?
Graves.
Let's look up, down, and all around, James.
All right. The drums are coming from a great big vault, not quite in the center of the graveyard.
Not the same vault, right?
Not the same vault. I wouldn't do that to you again.
Okay. We go to that vault, James.
Okay, very good. You go to a vault and you open the door.
Can we detect evil before we open the door?
Oh man, there is so much evil there, you can't believe it.
More evil than me?
In fact, there is so much evil there that
Your hair
Anubis
stands on end.
blesses you with a +3, Lance.
Okay.
That's how much evil there is there.
Knight of Barsoom in the chat. He's like, guys, please don't become the reason for the weekend safety brief. You get 100 XP for being Army, or at least a Marine.
Yeah, really.
Oh, let's wait for the
Or
AR.
at least having been in a safety brief.
Right?
Okay, so we got a huge. You open the vault. They open the vault down to a huge staircase, 40 yards wide, that goes down into the darkness.
So I've never asked Marduk for anything, but at this point in time, I'm wondering: is there any possibility of a blessing from my deity?
Roll percentile dice on a 95 to 100. You're very unhappy.
I got a 93.
The whole group is blessed.
Oh,
wow.
Ooh.
Except of course for Lance, who's triply blessed. It's not cumulative.
Gotcha.
Okay, so so are we going down the stairs?
We sure are, sir.
Yep.
You can feel from the change in air pressure that you are entering a huge chamber. Please begin the drums again.
Pump, 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 pump.
Not you.
Oh, okay.
Thank you. All right. The drums are beating in the darkness, but you can't tell where they're beating because they're echoing all over the place. The lights cast. You can see east and west walls, but you can't see the ceiling. But you can see thousands of graves
Inside this
inside this chamber. Yes, and the reason you can see them is some of the graves glow with a radiance, and 3 of them are very bright. And there's just lots and lots of graves, like people punched through the earth and left and went up the stairs.
Does the sword detect magic or gems?
Okay, that's a great question. Unfortunately for me, it does. We go to number 8. I think it's 8. It might be 7. Oh, that's too bad. Magic. Okay, let's see where you guys are standing. It is east. There's magic, and there's gems. The 3 points of light among all the graves, each has a large magical gem.
What form did the blessing that Marduk gave us take?
I don't understand the question.
Oh, so you said we're triply blessed, meaning what?
No.
Oh.
Lance is triply blessed. You just took a regular bless, so that's +1 on everything.
Oh, okay, got it.
So,
what the properties of the gems are.
He can't tell. He just knows they're very magical.
Okay. And we have one to the east. Is there one to the west and one to the north, or where are they in relation?
The gems? Okay,
Yeah.
the very bright pinpoints of gems are you can't tell. They're in deeper into the chamber. You can't really tell right, left, or south.
Okay. Right, left, or south.
Yeah.
So all I've got is this so far. It's just a rough, since we know the size, but we don't know the height and we don't know the details. Okay.
Yeah, that's very good. Yes.
All right. And magic somewhere to the east is all we know so far.
Yes.
Why don't we sort of angle towards the magic to the east?
Well, it's an idea, of course. An idea whose time has come. You want to go east?
Yes, sir.
Felix and Leo Vicarius in the chat are saying that blessed is the party that throws chrome, and now they're starting to chant it. I don't know what this weird obsession is, but
I know these guys have nothing to do. So are we hugging the wall, guys?
Jim, they are doing the most important thing. They are watching this stream.
I see.
That makes them better, sexier, and more attractive to Dependas.
Oh, dang it.
Yes, we're hugging the wall.
All right, hugging the wall to the east, I believe is what you said. Okay, so you travel many hundreds of yards, and there's a passage north, or it continues east, or you can always go down south in the wide open area.
Look up, down, and all around.
Where is the magic?
Darkness, and darkness. Where's the magic? The magic is to the east.
Let us continue towards the east.
Okay.
And so it goes.
I'm looking forward to this.
And he's back.
And who's back?
Arlen. He was away for a few minutes.
Oh, I see. Okay. Anyway, you head east. You hit a wall, an eastern wall, but there's also a passage in the eastern wall that goes east, and that's where the sword says is incredible magic plus the drums.
So right before we go any further, the chat is starting to chant KTF. Nick, would you would you like to talk about Galaxy's Edge real quick?
I would love to. If you have read Galaxy's Edge, you know about KTF, and that means kill them first. Whoa, I dropped my mic. Galaxy's Edge is the premier space marine science fiction series. You can get it on Amazon. It is read on Audible by the legendary R.C. Bray. And basically, it's Star Wars, not Star Wars, or stormtroopers in Afghanistan. If you're looking for your next read or listen, please swing by. You will have a good time. And also join the Galaxy's Edge fan club page over at Facebook. It is a very inappropriate place.
Right on. All right, James, take us away.
Okay, very good. So there's this tunnel that goes east, or you can continue south.
Where's the magic?
East.
Let us go east.
Okay, you go east 30 yards, and then the entire group gets hit with a very large lightning bolt. So everybody gets well, of course, Wordner gets 2 saves, but everybody else gets 1 magic save or takes the damage. And we'll start with Lance.
Wait, I gotta get 15. I made it. Woohoo!
Oh, you are so disgusting.
Unnatural 15, James.
I'm gonna
Natural.
I'm gonna have to start doing weird things to the saving throws.
There were some blessings, right?
Yes, +1 for everybody, +3 for our good friend Lance. So you only take 15 points of damage. Takes us to Prometheus.
I rolled a 12.
Does that make your magic save? I don't think so.
Yeah, plus, with the plus, it does not.
30 points of damage.
Okay.
Ouch.
Takes us to Wordna.
27, it rolls right through me like butter.
Oh, I hate when that happens. Takes us to
take 30 points of damage.
Takes us to Kanan.
I made it 19.
Okay, that's 15 points for you, buddy. So you are, I think, no, we're not seriously hurt, but I've got you down 15, 30. I've got you down to 18 hit points.
That's where I'm at.
If I kill you, Nick will be very mad at me.
Very mad.
That takes us to John.
16.
Yeah.
Does that make it?
Yes.
15 points of damage.
I hate 15 points of damage.
What was the cause of this lightning bolt?
A wizard threw a great big lightning bolt at you, and as soon as he can, he's going to throw another one.
Wow.
Takes us to Levi.
I made it. 14.
Yes, you take 15 points of damage.
I'm hurting.
You 28. You only got 14 left, which takes us to our good friend Alan.
Oh, I don't think I'm your good friend for much longer since I rolled a 5. My existence on this plane is.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Unfortunately, you did indeed die. I'm very sorry.
Yep.
What?
But look at it this way: more experience points for everybody else.
Wow.
Okay, so out of the darkness came a lightning bolt. You look You look in this chamber. It's very dark, except for 3 glowing green chests way to the south.
We don't see the wizard. Do I see him invisibly?
Nope and nope.
Where did the lightning bolt originate from in this room?
From the east somewhere.
East.
And no heat vision, infravision, dark vision.
Right, none of that is detecting the wizard, who is very well hidden and quite proud of himself.
And can the sword detect him?
I had a plan for wizards today.
A sword can definitely detect him beyond a rock wall.
Beyond a rock wall.
How
how
do
would you
you
get us
cast
with a
lightning?
Maybe there's a little hole in the rock wall?
Can the sword make it through the hole?
No, of course not.
Because that wouldn't be D&D, Nick.
Okay, Lance, are you doing anything?
So I can't see the attacker.
You can see nothing.
Well, then I will stand in front of our wizard, plant my shield, and wait for a target.
Prometheus?
Bum.
Hey, J-Mac, thanks for the follow.
Hey, it'd be really nice if some of you would subscribe.
I think I got to fall back because I only got 10 hit points.
Okay, you're falling back. Very good. I love that. Wordna.
Reading. Now, what is the distance that the sword is giving you?
No, he's not.
Okay, so you don't have a distance, and I can't see it at 240 invisibly.
No, sir. But you strongly suspect that a fireball is going to be cast in 2.5 seconds.
I'm going to clap.
Yes.
Into wraith form.
Okay, you're turning your... Okay. I love when that happens. Kanan!
Since we didn't see exactly where the lightning bolt came, I'm also falling back because I only have 15.
So Lance didn't fall back. Prometheus and Kanan did fall back. John.
Falling back.
Very good. Levi.
Retreat.
Arlen.
I'm dead.
Well, that's right. Sorry. Let me
I drag Arlen back with us.
No, you don't.
Oh, okay. Fine.
I think I'm dust.
All right. So that takes us to... So, the only person I can get is Lance.
Whoa! We're going to need a really, really, really big cheer for this because SithCon just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 gift subscriptions from SithCon. 1, 2, 3.
Oh my goodness!
Huzzah!
Wow,
Holy
SithCon.
God! Thank you very much for
That is amazing, SithCon. You got to become my Facebook friend. And I'll make sure you're touched with something very special.
This is because you killed me. For every player you kill, there'll be 11 more.
I drop my armor and step forward.
Yeah, really. Exactly right. So what I'm going to do is okay. And where did you go? Wordna?
I'm just wraith form. I'm ethereal at the moment.
Okay, so I have to have an ethereal attack to get you.
Right, but my ethereal.
Very good. Okay, so my good friend Lance, let's make a fireball saving throw.
That's magic?
That is magic.
13 makes it.
Okay, so you take... okay. You take 28 points of damage.
Ooh!
So he's used up 2 powerful spells, right?
Yes, but he could have hundreds. Okay, so that takes us to the Wraith.
I am going to throw colored sand east in the direction of the lightning bolt and scream RCA.
And what does that do?
Color spray.
Oh, color spray. Color spray. Okay, that takes us to Scorpio.
I still don't see where the target is coming from.
Well, you would have seen the fireball.
No,
So-
he doesn't. It's a little P until it hits the assumed target, and then it explodes. So he didn't even see a
Okay,
spark.
but just as a point of order,
Yes,
if it is a hot ball of plasma moving through the darkness,
it's not.
Yeah, that's not how fireball works.
all right.
So it
I
has.
love the fighter trying to tell me how to do spells. That's amusing.
All right. So has Wordna retreated, or
No,
so
you don't know. Warden is a wraith now.
So I can't
I'm
see
just
him.
mostly invisible. I'm
Yeah.
immaterial, is what I am at the moment.
Yeah,
Well, if
Lance,
he's-
you assume that he's probably gone because you can't see him anymore.
probably.
Right, if I can't see him, I'm gonna pull back and regroup.
Very good. Okay, everybody's pulled back now, except for Andrew.
No, I can float at my full movement, so I can move in any direction they
Did
go.
you
in.
decide to pull back?
No, F that guy. I'm gonna fight
Okay,
him.
so everybody's pulled back now, except for Andrew.
Fair enough.
Okay, what would you like to do, Andrew?
I am going to. Let's see what he thinks of this. So color spray produced no outlines, no effect, and no sounds that I heard after.
Correct.
That's correct. Okay. I will say, okay, frightened turtles, reveal yourself.
And what does that do?
Detect invisibility.
Okay, so I would have. Okay, so you're in wrath form.
Yep.
What would happen if that spell was reversed? I would think you'd become very visible.
It is not an invisibility function. It's an immaterialization. Hang on.
Two titans of AD&D are now discussing the
metaphysics of
metaphysics
race
of the spell. Yes. Exactly.
No, its gear becomes insubstantial. Only magic attacks or magical weapons. Undead ignore the individual, believing him to be an odd creature, although a high-level lich can recognize it with a -4 penalty.
Okay, so nothing happens from your action.
Okay, so nothing happens for my action.
Right. Takes us to the bold Prometheus.
I'm going to ask the cleric for a healing.
Heal me, please. What does Drawn do?
I'm gonna heal him.
What are you gonna use?
Cure light wounds.
Okay, 1d8 plus 1.
9.
9 is good.
And then I'll hit him with non-magical healing. This skill.
No, not this round. This
Okay.
round you just did the healing.
Gotcha.
Arlen, Arlen's dead. That's really tragic, I can't believe. Okay, so that was Nick, and that was Drawn. That takes us to Andrew. You doing anything interesting?
Cloak. My new spell. I'm going to cloak.
Okay, now
And with that, I'm going to move my maximum distance.
in the darkness.
In the darkness. Well, I have dragon sight at 240 feet invisibly. So I'm going to move 240 east and see if I see the wall.
You bounce against the wall.
Perfect. All right.
That takes us to.
Actually, no. If there's any kind of a hole, Wraithform allows me through it.
Yeah, yes, exactly. If the hole was human height or less.
I think it's less.
Well, I mean, if the hole is 8 foot off the ground, you can't go through it.
Oh, roger that. Thank you.
Yeah, that's right. Happy to help. Takes us to Canaan.
How far is Arlen close enough that I can go bring his body back?
No, you can't even see his body in the dark.
Yeah, well then, if he's still warm, I've got infravision.
Yeah, no, he's not warm.
Didn't Levi drag him back?
Nope, I didn't let him.
Oh.
Anybody got a healing potion or anything?
For Arlen?
Drawn can't do anything. So
as I hold up against the wall.
Actually, Lance Scorpio has healing potions too.
I do. I will give him 2.
Okay, what about you?
We can't let our friend that we just met die. I mean, what kind of host would we be? Anubis would not be pleased.
And he is wrapped in the embrace of Anubis.
Okay, so that's 2d8 plus 2. No, plus 3.
Wow, you're serious. That's
3, 9 plus 3 is 12.
Okay, very good. 12.
Because that's how we D&D, Josh.
Yeah, Josh.
Wordna, if I cast a dust devil into that room and just have it speed around, do you think that when this guy starts attacking and throwing off spells, it would kind of reveal him, kind of like drawing out a sniper?
Raising hand.
Yeah, I'm not allowed to even open my trap.
In metagaming question that isn't allowed.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry. Whoops.
Yeah.
Not sorry enough.
I was good for the first time.
I say thank you for the healing potion.
Yeah, great.
You're welcome.
Okay, that takes us to Prometheus. You doing anything fun?
I think we have different definitions of fun there, James.
We might, my good friend. We might. Prometheus, buddy?
I'm going to summon the genie.
Oh, no. It appears and bows before you. Yes, master. What can I do to help?
As a genie, can't you do Thunder Wave?
No. I can make a real nice wall of fire.
Can you go in there and burn that wizard?
I don't see the wizard. I could try.
Okay. I think you can detect invisibility too.
Not our wizard. Please tell him not to burn our wizard.
Yeah, you gotta
if
be
he finds our wizard, please
Thanks
tell
for
him
the
not
note.
to burn our wizard.
Yeah, I knew how this was going to go from the get-go.
Important safety tip, yeah.
And also give him some hints because we know enough that he's probably up high and behind a wall somewhere.
Well, with the sword's location, I'm going to tell him this is where that wizard is. If you can go in there and nuke him.
Okay, I'll try.
Thanks.
There is no try. There's only do.
Yeah, okay. So I'll let you roll the first saving throw, Prometheus. Give me a number from 1 to 20.
Oh, me?
Yes, you.
He rolls a 13.
Okay, that's nice. All right. You hear a cry of genie anguish.
Okay.
Not good.
That takes us to Andrew.
Can I see him now from where I am on the wall?
Nope.
I still have levitate time. Can I go raise myself up a little bit?
Absolutely.
I'll raise up 10 feet.
Okay. You now see a hole. You see a hole with a djinn filling it. And the djinn is bowing down to something to the south.
Son of a gun.
Which takes us to Kanan.
We cannot see this, Genie?
No.
All right, then I'm sitting tight.
What a great idea. Takes us to Tron.
All right, so I'm going to go with my previous idea in a non-metagamey fashion and just toss that dust devil in the room and just command it to zigzag back and forth so that way maybe we can get a bead on where this is coming from.
That's very interesting. I have to look up something now.
James, can you just lift the boom on your mic a little bit? It's
affirmative?
Yep, it's just rubbing against your jacket.
Okay, very good. We don't want that to happen.
And by the way, doing that makes you sound glorious.
There we go. Okay, all right. So, one of the 3 chests opens from your zigzagging dust devil, and a very large dragony form comes out and starts waddling towards Andrew.
Wait, what is this kind of form?
It's a dragony form.
Dragony, like wagging? Dragon?
Imagine, if you will, the shadow of a dragon, barely lit by the other 2 glowing chests.
Dragon-like.
No, it's Dragon E. Dragon E. Anyway, it is that was Drawn's do. So this is Levi's turn.
I'm just first I'm gonna see if anybody has any spare healing. If not, I'm either way I'm holding tight.
Okay, so you're begging for spare healing, so maybe that'll happen next round.
Maybe.
But now a genie flies out of the hole and heads towards Prometheus with evil intent.
Uh-oh.
Sounds like somebody just offered him more money.
So what does Prometheus want to do, my good friend?
So with the sword's knowledge of where the wizard is at.
Yes.
Could I put an arrow over that wall and into the wizard?
Not a chance in the world.
I have blind fighting.
Yeah, wonderful. Not a chance in the world.
Okay.
So what's happening is there's this little visor of an opening that the wizard threw his spells through, but he's not in front of that opening anymore. He's off to the side, controlling the djinn.
Okay. So can I throw the sword through the visor now that I'm aware of it?
Yeah, it's like 50 yards away. You haven't got, and I see. So you want to do it as a dancing sword.
I do.
Just because I really like you, Nick, you can roll a 6-sided die, and on a 5 or a 6, that works great.
6.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, the glowing sword goes right through the hole in the rock formation, and you hear a scream of anguish from something, and the djinn turns around and goes back through the hole.
I tell the sword to turn the wizard to stone.
Oh, this isn't fun anymore. All right.
Jim, you were out to kill us.
I know he didn't make a save either. He's stoned.
Yeah. Author JMac in the chat is like nothing but net.
Exactly right. That's very funny.
Hey, the audience wanted KTF. Did we not deliver?
Are you not?
Are they not amused?
Yeah, really.
You get one wizard stoned and you turn all excited about it.
Yeah, as if it hasn't been happening for years. Oh, but then, of course, we have the shadow dragon that comes out of the entrance and looks at all of you guys except for Andrew that he can't see. So we'll start with Andrew.
So he's doing a gaze attack on them?
No, not yet.
Look at it. Transmogrify.
At least I get a save.
-4, single creature.
Yeah. I saved. That takes us to all the rest of the guys, starting with Lance.
Oh.
Can Arlen's ghost attack?
Arlen tossed the spell. Oh no, Arlen, I see. That was a joke. That was an attempt at humor.
The spell tossed me. It was.
So that takes us to Lance.
Now's the moment, Lance.
This shadow creature is probably 20 feet tall and 90 feet long.
You're muted, Scorpio.
Hammer time.
Sorry about that. How close is it to where I am relative to the room?
6 feet.
Yeah, it's 90 feet long.
Oh, well, I'm swinging on it.
Okay, swing
Praise
away.
Anubis.
Oh Lord.
Oh, and this is your
my Kopesh.
You know what? Yeah, you draw the Kopesh and you realize that as the high archpriest of Anubis, you can't use swords, so you put it down on the ground.
What can I use as the high priest of Anubis?
A mace.
A Kopesh is a mace too.
No, yeah, okay. It's got mace parts, but it's more sword than mace.
Well, could he just use the mace parts?
So I appoint Prometheus as the temple head and grab my Kopesh.
Well, that's kind of interesting. Let me think about that.
You got a temple.
Roll a 6-sided die, and on a 5 or a 6, Prometheus becomes a high priest of Anubis.
Oh my goodness! Does Prometheus get a save on this?
That's a plot twist.
Yeah. No, he doesn't. Roll your bones there, Lance.
Prometheus, I'm sorry. I got a 5.
I got a 5. Okay. So now Prometheus loses his armor, and he realizes that he's a priest of Anubis, so he can't use swords. So he puts it down on the ground.
It's dancing. He doesn't have to worry about that.
That's sort of a gold digger anyway.
It's dancing. You're right. Very true. Thank you very much for pointing that out.
Technically, he's not using it.
For 2 more rounds, he's not using it. So that takes us to Andrew.
You look so sad. Can I take it back?
Nope.
Shadow Dragon, eh?
You're in big trouble now. You aren't looking up Shadow Dragon, are you, Andrew, my good friend?
No, I'm looking to see if my spell can be used in a dim environment, which I believe it can.
All right, very good.
Okay. I will clap and pull out my hands and say Care Bears and send out rainbow pattern.
Oh, I'm not gonna like this, am I?
You won't. 30-foot cube on its head. Up to 24 hit dice of creatures. Nasty cuss.
Okay, it slumps to the ground.
All right, we have a short duration. Kill that thing, however you can.
Chop, right. Kill, chop, kill.
What's its AC?
It doesn't matter. You guys hit automatically.
Ah, okay. All right.
Just start giving me damage, starting with Lance.
All right, I got 16.
No, you 16 points of damage.
Yes, sir.
Yes, thank you. The High Priest of Anubis.
Anubis died on a world that I once fought a battle on. Anubis is dead to me. You can actually read that line in Gods and Legionnaires.
Yeah, okay, great. I don't really care because I don't have that book in front of me right now. So Anubis is granting you the strength of 10.
I reject it. I'm not interested.
Okay, that's not good. He falls to the ground unconscious, and his skin starts sizzling black.
Oh, crap.
Which takes us to Wyrna.
Is it corporal now that it's flopped on the ground?
You're in the dark. You can't tell.
Well, lightning bolt is individual. I'll read the last lightning bolt from the scroll and fire it in.
Okay. Very good.
Need the damage?
I got it.
Oh,
takes us to Kanan.
I got 15, 17, and 13 for my 3 attacks.
Wow, you're good. How much damage?
That was it. It's not.
Oh, that's the damage. Yeah,
those were the 3 damages.
All right. Okay. Takes us to Drawn.
17 from the hammer.
Okay. And Levi.
So I've got. Does it do fire damage? Because I'm using my.
You have no idea.
All right. Well, so I do 10 and an 8.
Okay. That's
78 before the lightning bolt, so we're looking good.
Yeah. Okay. And thank you, Andrew.
And I'm attempting to use the fire in addition to for each one.
Yeah. Okay. Burn it up.
All right. So let me do that.
While he's doing that, just wanted to say a few minutes ago, Leo Vicarius, thanks for the follow.
Thank you, sir.
And since Prometheus has rejected our Lord and Savior, the great Anubis, can we not name the recently departed Arlen as our new patron high priest?
You can't name anybody. You rejected him, so now you're in trouble.
So 8, total of 8 fire damage.
Okay, we have a dead shadow dragon.
I'm going to use my healing potion on Chrome.
Okay. Well, he's still unconscious and he's still sizzling.
Tell me about sizzling. What does it look like to spellcraft?
It looks like acid damage from a hole of water.
Anel Nefrath Utras Bethro Dotheo Dienve. My last scroll, Dispel Magic, not my personal one.
Oh, Dispel Magic. Prometheus, roll me a magic saving throw.
Aren't all saving throws magical, Jen?
No, they aren't. No. We've had this talk before.
19.
Oh, geez, that's disgusting. Okay, he stops sizzling. But it now has the head of a jackal.
Like a polymorph, if I'm looking at it, does it look like his head or does it look like an illusion?
Looks like a god decided that he's going to look like Anubis till the day he dies.
That is a problem.
You might cheat with Lance's girlfriend.
Point out that he already looked like a god.
Well, it's good to have dreams, my friend.
When someone asks you if you're a god, you say
yes.
Yeah.
Can I read my remove curse from my scroll and see if that affects him? It's the wizard version.
I know you're pretty positive it won't work, but you can try it.
What about can I use ancient religion, my non-weapon proficiency, to determine if a remove curse from me with an entreaty for Anubis as a god who would want willing followers if I used remove curse, could it free Prometheus of the curse and possibly name a new head priest?
You could try it.
Remind him what a horrible person I am, and I'm basically bad advertising.
And if it helps,
I'm a poison user.
I don't have a chosen deity, and I think it would be very cool to be the high priest of a church.
So
also I want that bitch in jackal head.
as a follower of Horus,
yes,
an evangelist for Horus, but yet as respectful of all the pantheon.
Yes,
I humbly submit to Anubis that Prometheus as an agent of chaos serves him much better in providing souls for the balance than having him as priest. And instead, Canaan would willingly accept that role, bringing honor and glory to the house of Anubis.
Ooh. Okay, so roll percentile dice. On a 95 to 100, you're dead.
Me?
Yeah.
That is bad.
I'll take it.
Okay.
Because this is how you D&D.
That is some KPF balls.
A 72.
Okay, very good. Canaan gets the head of a jackal.
I can't believe you gave this up. You know what I can lick with that?
Yeah, really. He's now the high priest of Anubis, and he's expected to go back and raise the temple back to its glory.
So
Lance's girlfriend is very interested in Canaan now.
If
I dropped my bastard sword down on the ground.
Exactly.
Yeah. So what do you call it? I have a mace that he can borrow for the time being. Oh no, he's got
my
a flail.
flail.
All right, good.
Got my flail.
And I'm back to being me, right, Jim?
Yes, as me as you can ever be.
Did my healing potion work now that he's got his head back?
Yes, it'll work just fine, unfortunately.
His other head.
Nice.
And you know something, Nick? You really missed an opportunity here because, I mean, you know, you could go on the couch and not have to leave, you know, because dog.
Prometheus has work to do in Greyhawk.
Go ahead, Wardna.
I'm going to use my dagger and slice out the dragon's heart, take 2 drams of blood from it, and I'm going to be able to use those to fix my figurine.
You find a giant bloodstone.
Yep. I'll take that out for the heart, and I'm going to take 2 drams of blood, and I'll take teeth in its eyes. And fighters, you should take the scales. You can make armor out of this thing.
And the sword says to Prometheus, "That's our bloodstone."
Where were you 30 seconds ago, sword?
Yeah. Right.
Sword, you got your gem when you slew that wizard.
Oh, jeez.
But you know what? You know what? Sword, you saved everyone's bacon.
I did, yes. You're
the greatest
believe
sword
that.
ever.
They should just like me more. These
Everybody,
guys.
how much do you love Sword?
Sword!
Not a fan.
Yeah, right. Really.
I mean, I used to like him.
Yeah, that's funny.
So there are 2 more chests in this room.
Yes, there are.
And we don't know if the third one that opened is empty.
Yeah.
So I will go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, let's go take a look at the open one before we.
Well, I have the trickster sword, which I will draw, which does detect magic.
Yep.
And I would like to see if there's anything magical in this room.
Yeah,
While Prometheus rebonds with fever.
I'm reading.
And I'm begging for healing.
Can I throw Cure Light Wounds on Levi?
Yeah, I don't see why not.
5 points.
Oh,
5 whole points.
I can give you my last potion. That's all I got. I'll give you that.
Can I throw cure light wounds on Levi?
Yeah, as a head priest, you could probably throw a lot more than that.
I don't know.
Unfortunately for you, you haven't prayed in front of the altar for your spells yet.
Kind of new to this.
Yeah, that's right. Exactly right.
So before you know what Anubis might or might not want, can you ask him to forgive me? I just wanted to be a better fighter for him.
Smart.
I kind of needed my blade to fight.
Anubis is very angry with you.
Yeah. Anubis said, "New phone. Who dis?"
Okay, we have this rule, Mikey, that you're never funnier than the referee. keep that in mind, my friend.
I'm just saying the lines that Mr. Ward slipped me.
Yeah, right.
Nice. Good
That's
save.
good. I like it. All right. So in the chest, there's this great big, huge turquoise and diamond necklace of some type. It's not magical, but boy, oh boy, I bet it's worth at least 20,000 gold.
Okay, take it.
We take it.
Okay.
That'll be very handy to rebuild the temple with.
Yeah, lots of luck you getting that.
I'll give Kanan an apple and say, "Don't hurt yourself."
We do have a dead cleric.
Yes. Is there any way to? I mean, I can animate him until we get back to the
Do you have
town.
do you have a death store? It's been less than a turn. If you have death store, you can bring him to 0.
I don't have it. I'd have to pray for it.
Well, and you can't find the body.
Oh.
Dang.
Well, that sucks.
Well, that presents a problem.
What? Well, we might be able to ask the Djinn to help there.
Or Cuthbert.
What's in the open chest, Jim? What do we see?
I told you it's a 20,000 gold.
Oh,
piece
just the necklace is the only thing.
of
Okay.
turquoise and gold. Yeah.
Got it.
What about the third chest?
You haven't opened either one of those yet.
Right, the other two are not open yet. Trickster, you detect traps, correct?
Yes, traps and magic. I already asked. I haven't got an answer yet.
Oh, on the 2 chests?
Both
Correct.
chests are deadly trapped.
They are deadly traps.
Deadly is bad for us right now.
Can we tell what
When
kind
have they
of?
never been trapped? I mean,
No.
How
No.
big are the chests? Will they fit in our bag of holding, and we can look at them later?
Not even close. They're like 10 feet by 11 feet by 12 feet.
Yeah, I want to.
So Jim, I have a jackal's head, right?
Yes.
Does that give me the olfactory senses of a jackal? Can I
Of course.
sniff around for Arlen to see if I can find where the body went?
You can't find him. The body is not there anymore.
Right, but if somebody dragged it off, I might be able to follow the scent.
That didn't happen.
Okay. Well, then I can at least tell everybody that didn't happen.
Yeah, that didn't happen.
Wordna's going to go over and look where the stone wizard is. What else is there?
Okay, how are you going to get in that room?
I can climb.
He's got Levi's got strength.
You can climb all you like, but there's just a 7-inch hole.
All right, so I will say like a frightened turtle, and then I will reduce myself down, and then I will say Superman and fly through the little hole.
Okay. And
What do I see on the other side?
And I will attack you with a cursed skeleton.
Love those things.
Which raises his hand and throws a... Are you invisible?
No, not anymore.
Okay, so he throws a stream of sand at you. Make a magic... Well, first of all, make a magic resistance, and then make a magical save.
Jim also throws are magical.
I beg to differ, my very good friend.
No, Jim, you're missing the heart point.
Yeah, in your campaign world, there you go.
So I don't like the sand, but with a 15, at least it didn't fry my brain.
Okay, so in other words, you didn't make your magic resistance.
No, I did. With a 1-5, 15
Oh, okay.
is under 35%.
Then I can't hurt you with the magical save.
That was nasty.
Okay, so it's like a foot away from you, and it's ready to attack again.
I'll use my last She-Stain Fenster and try and blow it up with magical shards of stained glass.
Okay, that's very fair. How much is half damage?
It doesn't have a save.
Boy, that was really nice of me, wasn't it?
It was. It was awesome. 22. How's it like me now?
20. It falls to the ground in ashes.
Okay.
There's this great big bronze bracer on its wrist.
Ooh, I like those.
I'll take that and pocket it.
Okay.
Anything else in this area? There's just the stone wizard.
Yep, just a stone wizard.
Look him over. What's he look like?
He looks like a wizard that has rings and bracers and wands and staves and helms.
I'm gonna pack him in my backpack of holding.
The whole wizard.
I assume I can.
I think he sticks out.
I thought my cubic range was bigger than him.
Is it empty?
Yes, I have no possessions in it at the moment.
Okay, then
all my tents to.
He just clears. He doesn't quite stick out the top.
Perfect. All right, so we'll save him for later. Little snack.
What's your strength though? Maybe you can't lift him.
Oh, I can't lift squat. I'm just going to put the thing under so he falls in. I can't lift anything. But I'm not stupid.
No, you can't. Yeah, that won't work.
Okay.
How thick is the wall?
So
why can't he put the bag over on top of him? He doesn't have to lift him.
He can definitely do that. Yes.
All right, so I'll go down, up and over, and then tie him off like a bag of trash.
No, it still weighs a ton, so that you can't.
Right, but you can knock him over.
Okay, he didn't tell me he's trying to do that. Lee.
No, and I'm not going to knock him because I won't get into. Actually, I could fulcrum lever him, but let me do an easier thing on him. Hang on, let me see if I have another reduce on the scroll. I'll just shrink him a little weenie. There you go.
So how thick is the wall, Werdna? Can we break it down to get to you?
No way in the world.
No, I have reduced on scroll 4, like a frightened turtle, and I'll reduce him down and pop him in.
Okay, then you do that.
Bye-bye, nasty little cuss. Okay, I'm leaving, flying back through the hole, coming to the other side.
Okay, very good. And then we still have 2 chests.
I'm going to pass unless you guys really want to open 2 10-foot disasters.
Can we tell what kind of traps they are with the detect traps?
Before we do that, it's 5:09.
Oh.
How much longer would you like to continue?
Did we handle the threat?
Yes.
Not even close.
Really? The drums are still going somewhere?
Somewhere the drums are still beating.
Sucker.
Thank you very much. You're a wonderful guest for our game. Thank you.
I tried. Thank you for having me.
Do they still seem like they're coming from the east?
No, you silenced the drums that were in the catacomb. When you finally get up out of there, you'll hear drums way off to the south. You think maybe in Greyhawk Castle.
Oh boy.
James, as a thief, can I determine what kind of traps these are?
No.
Okay. Do I understand their level of does the sword tell me about any magic or gems inside?
It's magical traps, and there's magical gems in both of them.
Okay.
And the first one let out a giant dragon.
Yeah, shadow dragon. I don't think we can take it.
Would Jackal Kanan like to try? Anubis provides.
Wow.
It's not for me anymore.
Jim, I check in with my genie. Is he okay?
He hasn't come out of his ring in a long time.
Okay, well that's as long as he's still good.
You don't know.
Okay. Well, I think we'll just wrap it up there today. I think that's a great place to wrap it up.
Okay, very good.
I'm just going to head back to the temple and start to rebuild, I guess.
That's wonderful. Yes, that's
Thank
really
you guys
good.
so much for having me.
Hey, thanks for coming on. Yeah, you were good.
Awesome.
Yeah, you did a great job.
Put in a good word for Lance.
Yeah, and you said, and you saved Prometheus from getting some weird groupies with the new Rockstar head.
Yeah, yeah, really.
I was that happy with it, but I thought it would be very cool to have the jackal head.
I actually said it as a joke, and now Nick is going to hate me forever.
So here's the big question, Arlen. What are you going to come back with? Do you think for next time? And will Leroy Jenkins once again place his stamp on the campaign?
I shall take the form of a boneless rubber chicken.
The question is, where did his body go? It had to have been teleported somewhere.
Well, we got to augment it and see if we can find him.
He might have stood up and walked somewhere.
Oh, crap.
To the sound of the drums.
All right, Walt, take us out.
Hey, we want to thank everybody in the chat for hanging out with us. For Autumn Revel, the Autumn Revel edition, that for our virtual Gary Con show that we did today, we want to thank everybody who followed and subbed. Sith Con, holy crap, 11 subs, man, that was great. Thank you very much. Thank you to everybody who participated in the chat. We want to thank everybody who sat down on the panel, and we'll catch you next time when sci-fi writers play old school D&D.